to explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Alright.
Load a previously
A neck
saved
pillow. No. I have a sweater on. There's my hood. It's minus like 35 outside. Celsius. I don't know what that is Fahrenheit, but it's fucking cold. So it's hard to stay warm. I got my fireplace on too. I don't know. Oh yeah, you guys can't see it. Might be able to see the reflection in the TV there a little bit. See the reflection of my fireplace now that my head's blocking it completely? Right there? How's it going, soldier? Alright, where the fuck... Dude, where were we? We were at the start of, like, a new mission, weren't we? Alright. See where we gotta go.
No word from Nova Atar, Captain.
Nova Atar. 16. Are we already here? Where is 16? I feel like we're not already here. There we go.
We've arrived at Nova Atar, Captain. Bring us into standard order.
Oh, yeah.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, I did. That was the final boss fight. This is the sequel to that game. Alright, can we hail?
Curator Bresnia bids you to beam down at your pleasure.
Spock, what do you think?
We are at Nova Atar.
Okay, let's go.
Save new
Let's
game.
main save here.
Replace-
I turn that down a bit, dude. It's super loud. Yeah, it is. It's freaking cold, man. I hate that shit. We've been lucky, though. It's been
Scott, Mr. Chekhov,
pretty
come with me, Mr.
warm
Spock, you have the
winter so far up until now. It's that minus 40 shit
Good to meet
that
you.
kills a guy, though.
I am Boris Bresnia, curator of the museum. Everyone is buzzing about wisdom.
How's it going, Goodsy?
Enterprise. A real feather in my cap.
The pleasure is ours, sir. This is my chief engineer, Mr. Scott, and Ensign Chekhov, our navigator.
Most
Ugh,
pleased to
I
meet
used to, and I hated it.
Chekhov, a fine name. I'm certain you will be interested in sampling the Kazakhstani cognac, distilled and blended by my family. In fact, I will later show you my most prized possession, a bottle of our finest vintage, aged 14 years from our very first pressing.
Our very first press.
French?
Originally, Mr. Scott. But before my ancestors came to settle this planet, they went to Cognac and purchased cuttings, brought them here, and made enhancements. You could say we reinvented Cognac.
It just
I do not wish
shrugs.
to be rude, but you gentlemen are a bit early, and I must see to making certain the cleaning crews are finished working.
Oh.
Please, feel free to look about a bit. I will page you later, and maybe you will join me in a small toast before the ceremonies. Yes?
But
It
no
would be our
kills.
pleasure, curator.
We're just peacing out.
Yes, I'm back.
Ready for Christmas? Yes, I am, yeah.
Told you we invented it. Maybe we were a little hard on you, lad.
Hey,
Never
Vector.
doubted you for a second, Mr. Chekhov. Now let's take advantage of this time and look around.
Okay, let's catch up on Chad here. It's been really warm winter. We actually had several tornadoes down this. No way! That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm ready for Christmas dinner-y shit. Alright, let's start scanning shit. Oh, we don't even have our gear? Okay, let's just look around then.
The plaque reads, an old ground-based phaser cannon model B-17, the real equalizer, rescued from a Federation scrapyard. probably based on the frontier near Nelapur. This phaser cannon no longer possesses any of its focusing or targeting equipment. The large capacitors in the base allowed a variety of power sources to be used to energize the cannon and gave the real equalizer considerable flexibility in use.
Oh, okay. What's
The
this?
walls of this hexagonal exhibition room appear quite sturdy.
What the
The
hell is
plaque
this?
reads, the Niven, non-integrated Vulcan electronumerator, was one of the earliest versions of a Vulcan computer. Some of the components were found to only function correctly at high temperatures. Since the focus in those early days was on computational effectiveness and not user-friendliness, the operator could not stand near the Niven
Hell yeah,
during its
brother.
operation. Input to the machine was cabled in from a separate device. Hence, it was a non-integrated computer.
Oh, hey, awkward. How's Star Wars going? Fuck. You ready for all your Christmas shit, Goodsy? Everybody all ready for Christmas? My mom said she's making butter tarts and fucking deviled eggs, so you can't go
A
wrong.
heavy set of double doors. When open, good for moving large items through. When closed, lights cascade continually above the surface of this device. Plaques on each side read, "The Vandecourt Aurora generator was donated to this
Kinda
museum by
on
Sir
Christmas.
William Loudon."
Yeah, I'm not a big Christmas guy
Originally,
either.
a university experiment designed to test broadcast power as both a containment system and
I love
stimulation
Slime Board.
for
Fuck
possible use in
Christmas.
a propulsion system. The unit was presented as a gift to Loudon.
Alright, we got
The
good.
Klingon console looks operational, but without a ship attached, it's hard to tell. Written on the plaque, this is a control console from a Klingon warbird, the Klarg, which was salvaged from the battle wreckage near Crimmins 8.
Think you could make that work, Mr. Scott?
Of course, Captain. But it's not like I'll ever have to.
You never know. Okay, what the hell is this thing?
The plaque reads,
Oh, it's the whole fucking Vulcan thing. Okay. Do we really have to?
Admission to the curator's office is not allowed at...
Okay. Do we want to go this way or through the door? Your wife loves that? Yeah, same. My wife loves Christmas. To the point where it, like, kind of makes me gag a little.
This was a sensor diagram from the Remembrance, an early Terran interstellar craft. Low and sleek, this space vehicle has a Spartan look. Written on the plaque, this is the escape pod in which the famous smuggler known as the Black McKiernan was captured. Unable to outrun his pursuers, McKiernan tried to escape in the pod as he blew up his ship, hoping the authorities would think he had perished. The pod had
It's
been
like the
specially
plot.
constructed of expensive metalloceramic
There was
alloys to
of the
withstand such
Lumber
an escape
Gundam's
tactic.
pilot and G Gundam.
Unfortunately for McKiernan, the pursuit included a trailing scout ship looking for a backtracking maneuver, and when the smiling smuggler opened the hatch thinking he'd made planetfall, he was treated to the inside view of a Federation cruiser's shuttle bay.
Okay, dude, there's so much
This
shit in
prop
here. I don't
helps
even know if I have to,
The
like.
surface of the old docking ring is pitted
Okay.
from micro...
I'm sure you guys
The
get
plaque reads, "A failed experiment in Habis Robot."
it. Okay.
The plaque
Get. Okay, hold on. My fireplace. I cranked my fireplace too high, and now I'm dying. Ugh. Whew. It's like 25 degrees in here right now. You got a new cart in today? What'd you get in? Alright, can we go through the gate? Nothing here. Okay. Is there like some sort of... Wait. Fuck. I don't know if that was a door over there. Is there some sort of turbo lift? Maybe that's what that gate is. I want to see what the hell this thing is.
Dominated by the large displays, the odd angles of this...
Oh, it's just the room design. Okay. Skywalker. What do you mean, new cart? Skywalker. Not following you, bro. Look at that. That is the derpiest looking fucking...
This EVA suit was worn by Ivan Petrovsky, a late 21st century Terran astronaut, during the famous Commonwealth mission.
Petrovsky? Isn't that a Russian name?
I don't think so, Mr. Chekhov.
I sincerely doubt it, laddie.
Really? I would have sworn it was Russian.
Everybody's so mean to him. Skywalker is fucking lit. Talking about what I think you're talking about. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Are you hot? What? I can't read that shit.
The plaque on the old machine reads, an early experimental transporter. The Murnane 8 was from a time before
Okay, dude, this museum shit is
the
like
plaque on the
fucking
hulking consoles ring the room.
boring the shit out of me.
An old communications panel. On the
Okay. There's only 30 more rooms, guys. We're beating this game tonight, by the way. Because we gotta play Klingon Honor Guard. And hopefully Star Trek Online before SPACEMAS is over.
Old space probe rests on a pedestal in the... This case contains an astronaut... The plaque reads...
An ancient anal probe. Alright, go in here. I started watching...
Sorry, this door is for museum personnel
Oh,
only.
okay. I started watching...
Captain Kirk and party, please report to the curator's office, please.
Okay,
Kirk
sweet.
and-
I started watching
I hope you enjoyed your tour,
Star Trek Enterprise, and I find it hilarious that nobody
Would you
trusts the
mind if we first
transporters,
close
and the
the
transporter kind of like
Kazakhstani
fucks up
was
every now and
doing
then.
Enterprise?
Curator? Why isn't that Brezhnev cognac?
For heaven's sakes, Chekhov, don't interrupt a man on the verge of toasting the best ship in the fleet with the finest cognac on this side of the galaxy.
My apologies.
Questions later, then. The toast. Here's to the Starship Enterprise.
That's me. They also don't have tractor beams yet,
Could this be?
so they just shoot out tow
Conspiracy,
cables,
if
which
you
is
ask
pretty
me,
cool.
Let me pull this up on screen.
Oh shit!
They've destroyed my camera. Well, let's see how they deal with our other security systems.
Oh shit! We don't have anything, do we? Nope. Check if he's okay.
I wish Bones were here. He's out, but I can't tell you how bad it is.
Yeah, I wish Bones was here too. Okay, let's start backup saving here, boys. Alright,
An old suit of armor, but with a strong framework added inside to avoid...
can we take the lance? Like, we don't even have phasers, dude. We need something. Need some kind of a weapon.
The large lance shows somewhere.
Can we take
There
the
is
armor?
nothing more.
No. Can we take the liquor? But def gales.
I feel rather bad about this, Captain.
I do too, Scotty, but it's always surprising what you need in an emergency.
Yeah. Like the rest of this. Better drink it. Could be our last
The
moment.
decanter is nearly full.
Oh, that's a decanter.
Captain, I don't know what we could possibly use this for.
Come on. What is
This
it?
is a very expensive silver tray.
Alright, the tray, that's Dragon Quest rules. The tray is our shield.
No effect.
The spear is our spear.
No effect.
This is helpful. There's a button under the edge of the desk when the curator wants to open the door.
Oh, okay. What does this thing do? This is... Oh, this is... I probably shouldn't do this. I'll get
Simple
zapped.
trap, simple to disarm.
Oh, okay.
Whoever did this must have figured the curator would not be expecting it.
Okay. So can we use it now that we disarmed it?
I wonder if we can get any other information out of the security system.
Probably send our security guy to do that. Do it, bitch.
I've checked the system, Captain. Whoever sabotaged it did a fine job. All of the modules of the security system were cut off from each other when
Damn.
the curator tried to trigger the defenses. And I do not think I can repair from here.
I wish we had more information. We don't know who they are, what they want, or how long we have to stop them.
Alright, who's this guy? That's nothing, apparently. Alright, well, this opens the door. So let's do it. Mans is zooted. Are you baked as fuck, boy? Boy, are you baked? Alright, let's,
Captain, what will we do when we get to the other room and the door closes?
Oh, that's Chekhov. That's who that is. I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine.
This glass birdhouse is the nesting place of a
Let's fucking set the bird free.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay, let's not set the bird free. No,
I don't think that...
Alright.
Captain, what will we do?
Damn. We can't... What do I do? Hold on.
I wonder if we can get any other information out of the security system.
We tried. Bro. Hold on. Pop open the old guide. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Scotty on the console. Get the bottle and the lance. Oh, grab that piece of paper too, apparently. Okay. I didn't even notice what the fuck.
I wonder what this is for.
Yeah, same. Is there any writing on it? Looks
The
like
note
it.
on the paper reads, Bresnia, VVSOP 2123.
Alright, remember that, okay, guys? Because I will. Oh, I see. Okay. So we open the door, and then we're supposed to use Chekhov on the armor.
Mr. Chekhov, see if you can wedge that knight under the door.
Yes, Captain.
There, that should hold the door open.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Backup save now before we start fucking around and dying. Should be able to leave now, right? Hell yeah, brother. Okay, Scotty. Fix this. Use this thing to kill peeps. I will definitely not remember.
I've looked this beastie over, and the only things we might be able to use are the capacitors. I've taken them out. They'll soak up a wee bit of power before releasing it.
Okay. Use those on there. I don't know. You do everything.
It's working fine. Just doesn't have anything to control right now.
Okay, use this now. You're the smart guy, Scotty. I'm just here telling you what to do, alright?
Well, it's not like anyone's likely to be using this monstrosity soon, so I pulled out the only things we might be able to use. It's not much, only some heat-resistant wiring and a cable.
Oh, okay. We'll use the table.
This machine is putting out a fair amount of power.
Hey, can we charge those capacitors with it somehow? Shit. I don't know what everything is. I'm assuming these are the capacitors.
An old-style phaser cannon.
Yeah, okay. Use the capacitors here to charge, hopefully?
The capacitor should charge very quickly.
Ah, okay. And the other one as well.
The capacitor should charge very quickly.
Are they charged?
An old-style phaser cannon capacitor.
Oh, it's still uncharged. Okay.
This machine is putting out a fair...
Mr. Scott would know more about this.
Alright. Can we
This
use
is not
it?
exactly my area of expertise.
Are they charged yet?
An old-style phaser cannon capacity.
Fuck. Let's go to 7 while they charge and hope we don't die. Your bread? What game is next? So after this,
Please enter access code.
after this, I'll be playing Klingon Honor Guard, which is a first-person shooter that plays in the Unreal Engine. I Am Bread? I have that game. I have played it. That game would be like super fun if the controls weren't so incredibly janky. Okay. Okay, let's try.
Incorrect access code.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Access
Hold
denied.
on, hold on. Try using Scotty on this again. Maybe that'll
It's
charge
working
him.
fine.
Oh, okay. He's fine then. Oh, I think they're charging. Sounds like diarrhea, but... Alright. Wow, that really sounds... Now I gotta shit.
Chekhov takes the capacitor off.
Oh yeah, this is the
aurora
second...
generator.
This is the second first-person shooter game. The first game I streamed
Chekhov
this
takes the
SPACEMAS was Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, which was fucking awesome. Okay, hold on. I know we just started, but I do have to take a dump. I don't know if my guts were like, hey, that sounds like diarrhea. I want some. Or what, but I will be right back. Three fucking pizzas. Okay, never mind. This is the best Castlevania game ever. Oh! Oh my god, we beat it! Fuck you, Luca Blight! You piece of fucking shit! Me and the Green Ranger, man. Fuck it. Oh, that better be it. Fuck me, that was hard. Holy shit! Time to die. Did I just do it again? Did I just do it again? I did! Oh my god! How the fuck do I keep doing that? I just beat another hardest boss in the game with like 1 or 2 characters. Holy fucking shit! Oh my god! How many times am I gonna fuck this jump up, Mike? Place your bets. Place your bets. Alright, 5. Alright, let's see. None, bitches! Cause I'm the best around. And nothing ever gonna keep me down on the bed. I'm trying to run, and Sonic just keeps looking up. Stop looking up! Oh, Sonic, move! Sonic, no! It's so hard! There we go, okay. And I couldn't jump the gap, so I died again.
That's so funny.
Oh my god! You gotta, like, time your jump! Oh, goodness. It's too fast! I think I'm stuck. Yeah, brother. Big black Dagron dick. Sexy power go. This is the best gun. Fuck you. You are nothing to me now. Who's the bitch now? Is this whole room just a scare tactic? There's that, like, nothing actually in here? Holy fuck! Oh my god, that scared me so much! Oh my god, dude! I fucking died. What you guys up to tonight? Are you guys playing anything? Playing anything tonight? Or just fucking hanging out? One hand on the keyboard and the other on your cock. The way this stream is best enjoyed. Looks like he's beating off in the fucking cockpit. He's like, we're approaching the canyon. I'll be there in a minute.
I'll catch up with you. You go on ahead.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. We're back. Yeah, there's at least 3 first-person Star Trek first-person shooter games. There's Voyager Elite Force, Voyager Elite Force 2, and then Klingon Honor Guard. Alright, those are charged. Let's head through the door here. You guys remember the code, right? Right, guys? You guys wouldn't let me down on that, would you? Okay, VV SOP 2123.
Authorization code correct. Warning. Malfunction in security authorization. Access denied.
It appears that the terrorists do not want any visitors.
Well, shit. So much for that. Oh, exit to the south. Okay.
Security lockdown is in effect.
God damn it.
Please enter access code.
I'm just gonna type it in here. VVSOP2123. There we go. Now I don't have to look down here. VVSOP2123. Whoops.
Security lock deactivated.
Alright.
Low and sleek.
That would make a fine battering ram. Too bad we cannot possibly get it up to speed.
We could with our capacitors, right?
If we could make it run, maybe we could use it to force the door open.
Interesting idea, Mr. Chekhov. We'll have to keep it in mind.
And this one?
The surface of the...
You know, Captain, this looks like the rings we worked on during my cadet summer training assignment.
Before or after the welds, Mr. Chekhov? There's a story in this, isn't there? Before or after?
Now you know why we sent him up to the bridge, Captain.
Very funny. Both of you. Of course, Captain. Why else would I be talking? As I was saying, we worked with these type of rings. We were working in spacesuits outside the station, practicing maneuvering things around. When the instructors would take a break, we would line up several of the rings. After lining them up, we would float a piece of metal toward the first one. The trick was to turn on the magnets as the metal approached, so it would accelerate towards the hole. Then we turned off the magnets as it passed through. When this was done for each ring, the piece of metal would go very fast out the backside.
Rather hard on the box, wasn't it?
What box? We were in space. I'm talking about knocking down the door.
The lad's got a good idea, Captain.
Oh, we could use it to...
we can go through
we can use that to accelerate this through the door.
Why are we standing here talking?
How are we gonna... We just gotta grab this ring?
No effect.
Can we use this?
This is not exactly my area of expertise. This is not exactly...
This is a bizarre piece of machinery.
Okay, let's get Chekhov to use this, I guess? I don't know.
You can generate a strong field with these, Captain. I've seen him control large ships for docking with these.
Oh, he just took the piece off of it. Okay. What happens if I do this?
It's not much more than a giant metal ring, Captain.
Okay. Grab this.
We should get some of these for the Enterprise, Captain.
I'll grant you it's a good little craft, Chekhov, but we'll never need escape vehicles in the Enterprise.
Okay, let's get him to grab it, maybe?
Everything on this pod's too tight. I need the proper tools. I was able to get one loose access panel, but I'm not sure what we can do with it.
Can we use the capacitors on that? Can I just... Hold on. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Son of a bitch. Okay, can I just grab this fucking thing? Okay. Let's take a look inside.
Low and sleek.
That would make a fine battering ram.
Okay.
I'm just a simple captain, not an...
Fix it, dude.
I wish we could take this one, Captain. But unfortunately, there's little else I can...
Okay. I don't know if this is the right thing.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
What we could do is hook one of these up to these, maybe? Wait. What this?
U-shaped magnetic.
That's the magnetic clamp. What's this?
A standard 350 micron interface cable.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. Okay, let's use this with this.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Alright. Use this with this.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Well, fuck you, bitch. Scotty on the large round object, getting the magnetic clamps. Use a capacitor on the machine in the lower right. Oh, this thing? Rob the robot over here? Oh, it's powered up. The fuck is it doing? Oh shit! It's blowing the fuck up. That's what it's doing.
That has to be one of the most useless robots.
Badly designed, Captain.
It's not going to help us, is it?
Only in a dance contest, Mr. Chekhov.
That's gotta be one of the most useless robots I have ever seen.
You take the capacitor out of the robot.
This is not exactly my area.
Okay, let's see. Check it out.
There's no way anyone could fix this piece of junk, no matter how much time was available.
Oh, we got some wires.
But
Okay.
some wires that may be helpful.
Okay. Put the capacitor back on the table. I guess, right? Because the capacitor would have drained itself. Yeah, so this one's drained. Let's put this on the table. Use the magnetic clamps on the table and the red wires on
The capacitor
them.
should charge very quickly.
Magnetic clamps on the table.
We
Okay.
still have to wire them up, Captain. That's going to be the real job.
Okay, we got wires.
Captain, I'll need a little help positioning the clamps correctly while wiring them. Captain, push harder. I'll need these tighter to get more power.
I'm giving it all I got, Scotty.
Fuck, so stupid. Dumb. Okay. Use the red and use the black wire on the computer to the left. Okay. Probably hooks up to this, maybe? My guess is we're gonna, like, mount this, maybe, on
This
it.
end's ready, Captain.
Oh, good. Our thing's charged. Oh, that's a horrible sound.
Chekhov takes the capacitor off of the Aurora generator.
Okay. Let's back up, save.
Replace.
In case we fuck shit up. Oh, we're using the lance on it. Oh, okay. That's cool. So we're like shooting this like a javelin through the fucking door, probably.
One projectile ready to go, Captain.
Nice. Okay, Scotty. Launch it, baby!
We'll need to have a power storage source before we can do anything else.
Oh, should we use, can the capacitors go on this?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Fuck! Okay. Use 3 magnetic clamps, red wire, black wire, lens. Use Scotty on the computer to left to fire. That ain't happening, brother. How about now?
There's not enough power yet. We'll need enough.
Okay, so the capacitor, that doesn't really make sense to me, but... Because this whole thing is like charging the batteries. Why would it need batteries? Okay, anyways.
Thank you, Captain.
There we
This'll
go,
be just
okay.
like old times.
Launch
School
it,
must miss you
baby!
dearly, Mr. Scott.
Don't stand in front of it, Kirk. You lunatic. Just hit the fucking thing with a hammer. I don't have a hammer. Okay, let's
Save new game. Replace.
alrighty then.
No effect.
Alright, let's see what's going on in here. Wait, hold on. No, I should have grabbed the capacitors. Oh wow, we really launched that.
The spacesuit.
We made a bit of a mess here, didn't we? We had no choice. Remember, who's really at fault here?
That we will, Captain.
Yeah, it's not our fault somebody launched a javelin through the wall and through the main computer. Somebody else's fault. Somebody else will pay for it too, not us.
Chekhov takes the capacity.
It took like 20 minutes to do it. Okay. Grab this one.
Chekhov takes.
Alright. Okay, let's take a look at the rubble.
Whatever used to be on this
Ooh,
pedestal
I see a
is
thing.
now long gone.
What is this?
Although badly scuffed, when it was blasted free of the ceiling, the gas canister and nozzle look functional.
The curator mentioned these were in each room.
We could open the door and spray it on the terrorists.
If it's fast enough to stop them from using their phasers, it'll stop us too.
And they'd get a warning if the door started to open. Time enough to put the hostages in jeopardy.
We gotta think. Oh.
The gas canister is a bit beat up from the fall, but still functional.
What about these wires? No?
No effect.
The crystal seems to be stuck in here.
Scotty. Make that do things. Oh, just
Don't think
plug it
McCoy
in,
would
probably.
like this transporter, Captain. Even I would not want to use this one.
You not use a piece of equipment? Why not, Mr. Scott?
This little beastie put out a wee bit of energy discharge during transport. You've heard of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle.
Of course, Mr. Scott.
Well, this is the Mulligan certainty field, guaranteed to do bad things to you, even Dr. McCoy cannot fix. You can block the radiation, but she's not something I'd want to play with unless I absolutely had to. You'd have to repair the wires anyway. And the power unit's been pulled out too.
Okay, we'll leave that. Check out this thing. I imagine that this is fucked.
You think Uhura would like it if we swapped this one for hers?
Scotty, I never took you for having a death wish.
Actually, Captain, this one's not in bad shape. They took the transmitting gear and she's got no power. But other than that, she's in fine condition. They run a ship-shaped museum here.
I wonder if we should hook one of the capacitors up to that. He walks all the way back. Can you use this?
This is a bit beyond me.
How about this? Can you do anything with that?
Captain, it's no different from before.
What about this? Can we do anything with this?
This is a bit beyond me.
Alright. Scotty, can we do anything?
Captain Kirk, I trained on one of these. It's solid as a rock and twice as dependable.
Remind me after the ceremony. I'll talk to the curator about letting you look this one over.
Thank you, Captain. I'd dearly love to put it through its paces.
Yeah, well, it's blown up now.
No effect.
What is that? Like a fucking...
The plaque has been badly...
Anything there?
I'd say this piece of equipment...
Okay.
No effect.
Nothing in particular. Okay. Let's backup save and head into the next room. I don't know that I've even been in this room.
Security lockdown is in effect. Please enter access code.
VVSOP. What is it? 2123.
Incorrect access code.
What?
Access denied.
Did I enter it wrong? Or is it a different code? I'm gonna try it one more time despite the 20-minute walk to walk over there.
Security lockdown is in effect. Please.
VVSO. Oh, I said SAP probably. 2123. There we go. Alright. Okay, good. There's no bad guys here. I actually haven't been in this room.
Written on the plaque, Federation Scientific Probe Model 33119A. The 33119A was powered...
I've used one of these before, Captain. Everyone notices the fusion reactor, but I'll bet they forgot the fuel cell that served as backup power for the instrument package. It's probably as dry as a bone.
Yeah, well, we can. Oh, you can probably charge it up. What the hell is
The
this?
plaque reads, the Dunkelberger Automated Worker Mark 12. The schematics for a Dunkelberger...
The Dunkelberger.
This display is all glistening angles of crystal, written on the plaque. An early example of the crystalline computers developed by the Lantoids of Tuner 9. Supposedly impossible to access.
Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah, let's see if I can use it or something.
I don't know how this works, but looking at it reminds me of the time when I was a boy working on my first electronics project. I built one of those old crystal radios. Maybe this computer somehow projects its answers into your mind.
It may be just looking at the crystals made you remember that, Captain.
It's possible. Are you now practicing psychology, Mr. Scott?
Oh, no, Captain. I'm just a simple country engineer.
The plaque reads...
Oh shit, I meant to do this, sorry. I think I did this already, right?
I don't know how this works, but looking at it...
It may be just...
It's possible.
Oh, no, Captain.
Let's see if I can use this.
I should get Mr. Scott to look at that.
Yeah, okay.
The access panel is stuck, Captain. I don't think any of us are strong enough to pull it free. We can't have it do anything until we get it running.
See if you can do anything with this. I might put a charger thing on the...
This is an odd beastie, Captain. I'm not even sure how they powered this thing. It'd take days to begin to understand it.
You, Scott?
I'm only human, Captain.
Okay, let's see. I'm curious about this wiring. Like this antenna looking shit. I don't know, okay.
No effect.
Okay, let's try using one of the capacitors on this. Stand up the robot.
There's only a wee bit of juice in this capacitor, but I think it'll be enough to power up the robot. It's a tight squeeze, Captain. I don't think we'll be able to get it back out once it's in.
Oh, shit.
Should I go ahead and do it?
We could use the help, Mr. Scott. Energize the robot.
I'm gonna double check on this. Holy shit!
Seriously, Doug, we're too high. Stop. Doug, we're too high. Doug, we're too high.
Shoo, how's it going tonight, dude?
So high.
Thank you for the 420. There we go. We're supposed to grab a piece of crystal, so I'm gonna do that before I do any of this shit.
Not yet, Mr. Scott. We could use the help, Mr. Scott.
Yeah, fuck it. And then I'll grab the crystal. Little robot guy. Okay, it says to, like, grab a piece of crystal, so hopefully we can do that. By the way, folks,
It
my...
probably wouldn't hurt anything to take one crystal. It's just a display. play, after all.
My top 10 Final Fantasy characters video goes up tomorrow morning, so look forward to that. Okay, it says to use a decanter on the spacecraft. I don't know why, but
I don't think plying this probe with cognac is going to get us anywhere, Captain.
oh, okay, let Scotty look at the... I thought he couldn't get the fucking hatch open even.
The access panel is stuck, Captain. I don't
Yeah.
think any of us are strong enough to pull it free.
Oh, and then on the robot.
Barney, open the pod bay door.
Oh, okay. He's gonna get the little robot to do it. Oh, easy peasy. Why couldn't you do that, Scotty? Come on. You gotta open at 9 a.m.? That fucking sucks, dude. Reminds me of an Ace Attorney type game. You never played point and click adventures? Check out the best ones are the Monkey Island games. Like the first 2 Monkey Island games, absolutely stellar games.
I knew it. They forgot to take out the fuel cell. That fusion reactor always scares people enough that they forget the backup cell. It's dry now. You'd need to wet this beauty down and get a catalyst in her.
Let's see. So now it wants me to use the decanter. I think this is the decanter, right? Decanter, then the bottle,
Better
then the
than
silver
brandies,
tray.
more than Stums. Look out, fuel cell. Here she comes.
Fuck. Then the bottle. And what was the last? The platter thing? The tray?
I hate to see a sweet liquid
Yep,
used
the
for
tray.
something other than tasting. But at least it'll work a fair bit in here.
Yeah, in the last game, Scotty smuggled illegal Romulan ale in our ship. It's just kind of how he does it.
It's a good thing to build in so much flexibility. The silver isn't a bad catalyst and will act as a contact too.
Okay, now what? Wait while it charges. Wait, what? Oh, use the decanter. Then the bottle and the silver tray. Finally a capacitor. Oh, okay. A charged one, I would imagine. Oh, we don't have any charged ones. Idiot. Alright, we'll be right back. We gotta go, charge our capacitor again. The little robot's like one of our party members now. Okay. Let's charge this bitch.
Can't do anything with this mess. The capacitors are the only thing to survive.
Shut up.
We can't do it.
I can't... Can we grab this shit then?
No effect.
So I can't charge it?
We can't do anything with this.
Alrighty then. We just use the dead capacitor on it? Is that what we're doing?
All hooked up and charging, Captain.
Oh, we're charging this again. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. Once it's done, get it and the silver tray. Machine on the left. Okay. But yeah, if you're a smart guy, you just solve the puzzles and do the thing. But I am not a smart guy, so I pretty much have to play the guide. I get as far as I can by myself, and then I pretty much have to bust out the guide for these games. Monkey Island and LeChuck's Revenge were the only ones I was able to get through without needing a guide. Okay, let's
Save new game replay.
backup save. And now what did it say about this little folder thing? Oh, just use it. Is it this?
I'd say this piece of equipment would need a professional.
Alright, Scotty.
No, I don't think...
Don't use me on Scotty.
Well, Captain, if we have to work with this dangerous lady, we're going to have to put in some wires and get her some power. She'll be functional then, but she'll still have some problems.
Explain, Mr. Scott. It doesn't matter, Mr. Scott. Let's explain, Mr. Scott.
Well, there's the Mulligan field for one, and the destination controls aren't very accurate.
I have the utmost faith in your abilities, Mr. Scott.
Captain, getting this thing to work properly goes beyond miracles.
Yeah, my guess is we're gonna try and transport that gas into the room they're in. Let's see. This thing on this.
This should work. I hope.
And we probably want to charge it. We do need a wire though, right? Didn't he say we needed a wire as well?
It wasn't easy, but the wiring's fixed.
Okay, yeah.
It's never easy, is it, Mr. Scott?
Aye, Captain.
He did say he needed wiring. And the capacitor.
It's in there, Captain.
And the gas, hopefully. Alright, do your thing.
It's inside. We should wait until it's time to transport before we activate the valve.
Good idea, Ensign.
Alright. Do it up.
We're about as ready as we can get, Captain. I'll have the robot open the gas valve and I'll transport on your signal. Shall we give it a go?
Hell yeah, brother.
Energize, Mr. Scott. Let's hold off for now. Energize, Mr. Scott.
Okay, now what? Oh, we probably just go through the... Okay. Probably just go through the door, right?
Security lockdown is in effect.
I just can't do it, Captain.
Please enter access code.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so cool. Hey, Bobs, how's it going, dude? What you up to tonight, man? What do we got? VV... What was the password? VVSOP or something like that? SOP 2123. Hopefully they're all gassed now.
The gas works.
Nice.
Mr. Chekhov, have Dr. McCoy beam down to make sure the curator and guards are all right. Mr. Scott, lower the museum shields and have a security team beamed aboard. Captain's log.
Oh, that was it. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a mission.
It was an easy matter to turn off the security override. The terrorists
Wasn't
turned
too
out to
long.
be from another family from Lockheed, the Onakan, a family with a long history of feuding with the Saransi, who also claimed the probe. The probe was the very same probe that discovered Lockean and had enormous symbolic importance to the families on the planet. Curator Brezhnev was treated by Dr. McCoy and is in good health.
Nice.
Commendations are in order for Scott and Chekhov for meritorious service. Lieutenant Uhura, send a message to Admiral Richards. Tell him he owes me more than he thinks he does.
Aye, sir. I have a feeling he's not going to be surprised.
I'm afraid I'm going to remember this mission with a great deal of sadness, Captain.
Because
Why
we had
is
to
that,
pour
Mr.
the
Scott?
liquor
It
out.
was such a fine cognac, Captain. It was just waiting for us, and now it's gone forever. Such a waste. You always remember the one that got away.
Sure, Scott.
Captain, message incoming from Starfleet.
I see they got our report. On screen.
I reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. Well done, Kirk. Keep up the good work. I must say, however, your performance
Doing
is
good,
not
man.
what we
Doing
expect
good.
From James T. Kirk.
Been a busy
I
week.
guess we
Yeah,
all
same
have
here,
our off
dude.
days, Captain. Kane out.
That chick is always a bitch. Every time. She was nice to me one time. Alright. I think we only have 2 more episodes left.
Captain's log, stardate 6169.3. While delivering supplies to outposts near Klingon and Romulan space, we received a distress signal from the Romulan neutral zone.
Ooh, Romulans. Dude, I
On
love
screen,
Romulans.
Captain.
This is Sub-Commander Guyon of the Warbird Infinitus. We are under attack. Assist us, please.
Transmission jammed at the source, sir. The transmission originated on the Romulan side of the neutral
Could
zone.
be a trap.
Captain, this could be a setup.
Yeah.
The Romulans might be trying to lure us into a treaty violation.
We can't interfere in Romulan business. Take us to our next mission. day is not going well.
Whoa,
Captain, we
center
have an
that
emergency
shit.
message from Starfleet. Code 1.
That's a planetary catastrophe. On screen.
Captain, a very large alien ship is about to land on the planet Atticus in the Klingon neutral zone. The aliens stated that they intend to land in the midst of the capital city. Then the ship cut communications with us. Since then, all attempts to contact the alien craft have failed. You are the closest starship to Atticus. We want you to evaluate the situation and safeguard the colonists.
Atticus.
We need you to make contact with the aliens.
Okay. Let's save first. Main save. Atticus, is that what they said? Is that a place on my map? Yep, number 8, which is right there. Okay. Atticus, this little guy right here. Okay, center.
Alien ship in sensor range. I detect one Klingon battlecruiser on a parallel course.
The Klingon commander is hailing us.
On screen.
Greetings, Enterprise. Welcome to Atticus. I am Captain Kla.
What are you doing here? And I am Captain Kirk. Greetings yourself. I take it that this is... What are you doing? And I am Captain Kirk. Greetings yourself.
I appreciate your courtesy, Captain. I wish to inform you that we mean the colonists no harm. You have my word that I intend to take no action against them. As you know, this is neutral space. I have as much right to be here as you. If you do not question this right, I believe that we are capable of bridging any misunderstandings that might arise in this delicate situation. I have always admired the Federation's diplomatic abilities. I believe we both have more important matters on our minds. Until later, Captain.
Well, it never rains, but pours. Mr. Sulu, take us into a parallel course with the alien ship.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Might be a battle. There's only been one ship battle in this game so far. Oh, this is a big fucking ship. Can we hail this thing?
No response from the alien ship, sir. Perhaps their communication system is malfunctioning? The Klingons regret that they are too busy to resume communications at this time.
Spock, what do you think?
Sensors appear to be experiencing malfunctions. Fascinating. Some anomalous readings are reoccurring. That would indicate that the ship itself is changing in unexpected ways. I have no explanation for the phenomenon. I have found at least one area that is suitable for transport.
Okay. Alright, well, let's main save and beam aboard, I guess.
Save, new, replace, preview.
We're beaming aboard the alien vessel. Have Dr. McCoy meet us in the transporter room. Spock, come with me. Lieutenant Uhura, if it's communication system...
Oh, nice. Uhura's coming along. She never gets to come.
Captain.
Mr. Scott, you have the con.
Oh, shit. Something's fucky's going on here for sure.
This person is staring at the surface of the table in front of him, blinking from time to time. His complexion is sallow and he seems tired. He never looks up, but occasionally flicks away a speck of dust from the otherwise spotless table. Grinagog watches everything.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck, that one scared me, Finny.
An enormous grin never leaves his face.
Jesus. Shit my pants, man. Oh, I still have caps lock on. Hey, Finny, old buddy, old pal.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Alright, let's see what's wrong with these guys.
His mental activity is very high, but doesn't seem pathologic to him. Respiratory activity indicates a high degree of anxiety by comparison with others of his race. Now, that much stress is unhealthy if this is a chronic state.
Check him.
Slightly undernourished, sluggish pulmonary and circulatory conditioning. Doesn't get nearly enough exercise, I'd say. Brainwave activity uneven. I'd need a battery of tests to be sure. This is a complete new race after all, but he may be suffering from some blood chemistry imbalances, likely to be affecting his mind.
Can we, like, heal them at all?
This isn't a medical matter.
Okay.
This isn't a...
Alright, can we talk to them? This guy seems less crazy.
Go away! You're breathing on my table.
Okay, he really likes his table.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What's going on here? Who's in charge?
Nobody's really in charge. Maybe the phase. That's one of the things that makes me so nervous. Nobody's really in charge. I try to take charge of little things like making sure the lights work. I don't like the dark. Are you gonna be in charge now? Maybe you should talk to the phase first.
The phase? What's the phase?
Yeah,
Why don't you just tell me what's going on here? If you need help, would you tell me about this ship? The phase? What's the phase?
We contemplate our phase. Some of our people think they're the ones who keep everything going. Sometimes they tell us things to do. They remind some people when to eat. Otherwise, they'd forget. I don't forget, but that's because I'm smart. If you want to, you can probably talk to the phase in the oratory. The builders built the oratory. The room there to the south, they built the garden north. If you're hungry or if your head ain't feeling right, there's food and such in the hall. Through there, the west door. The rest hall is through the east door, but you might have to wait for one of the beds. The builders were just so logical. They thought of everything. You can go anywhere.
You know, Jim, I don't think there's much more he can tell us. I can take a tricorder reading on him if you think it's appropriate.
I already did that, but sure.
His mental activity is very high, but doesn't...
Yeah, okay. There was other questions
I'm Captain
here.
James T. Kirk of the...
Nobody's really in...
Phase? Why don't you just tell me what's going on here? If you need help, the
Yeah.
Federation has many resources.
We've been doing fine for 1,000 generations, Captain. Maybe more. We're happy here, just waiting for the ship to return to the builders.
Jesus, this guy's a nut
time
job.
when we come home, we don't need any help.
Who are the builders? Let's get back to the main subject. Who are the builders?
The builders are the builders, of course.
Jesus.
Us, but a long time ago. The phase can explain it better. I get confused sometimes. The builders built the oratory. The room there to the south, they built the garden north.
Okay,
if you're hungry,
you know, Jim,
I'm Captain James.
Still more
Nobody's
questions.
really phase. Why don't you just tell me? Would you tell me about the phase? Would you tell me about this ship? Why are you going to land in a town on Atibus? Why didn't you respond to our hail?
We're going to land? Has the promised time come? I have to think about this. Please don't bother me anymore.
Alright. Let's see. Anything fucked in here?
Interesting. The plant does not register in the tricorder's botany file, but it does suggest similarities.
Okay, at least it's a real plant.
Algolian crocus. Isn't Algol 3 the system with the semi-intelligent plant life?
Affirmative, Doctor. There are characteristics of similar developments in this plant, but on a more limited scale.
What about this one?
Interesting. The plant does not register in the tricorder's botany file.
It's beautiful, Mr. Spock.
What about this one?
Interesting. The plant does not register in the
The ones that can shoot thorns at people?
Only 3 varieties of that plant can shoot thorns, Doctor. Nor do I detect that ability from this specimen.
What about the books?
Bound paper records in an alien language, Captain.
What about this?
Nothing unusual.
Okay, should we, like, interact with the plant?
I didn't know you had a green thumb, Jim.
I'm from Iowa, Bones. We've been farmers for centuries.
Should I take a sample?
No effect.
No? Okay. What about this?
I didn't know you had a green...
I'm from Iowa.
Take a sample?
No. No effect.
I didn't know you had...
I'm from Iowa.
Okay, what is this? There's like a thing over here. I just noticed. Whoops. Wrong one. This one. the hell is that?
Nothing unusual.
Nothing unusual. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
A comfortable looking room suited for...
Okay. Can we go this way, or is this as far this way as we go? Oh no, there's... What the hell is this?
This individual wears a placid expression as he piles one block atop another, playing quietly. The incongruous thing is that he appears to be a full-grown adult. Noticing that you're looking at him, he raises his arms to you with a hopeful look.
Just a giant-ass baby?
This individual appears somewhat elderly, but he holds his head proudly and his shoulders are thrown back. He nods benignly at you, and a yellowish crown slips down a little lower on his brow.
It reminds me of
clenches a
King
short
Bob from
silvery
Recess.
rod with a bulbous tip firmly in one hand.
Remember that? Remember that guy? Hold on, what is this?
A piece of cloth.
Butterkills.
A book. Multicolored blocks, suitable for a child to play with. A plant.
A
A
plant.
plant.
Okay. What the hell is this?
A normal-looking switch.
Ah, yes.
An ordinary chair, originally similar to others in the room, except some...
Okay, let's, scan this. This should be just a normal cloth, I would assume, but...
The tricorder detects cotton and a few...
Okay, good. What kind of plant? Anything crazy?
This individual appears to be typical of his...
Okay, so similar as that other one. That other cactus.
Interesting. The plant does not...
Algolian crocus.
Semi-intelligent plant life one, okay. Let's medical tricorder these guys.
I believe this person has reached adulthood physically, Jim. But brain activity scans suggest he may have suffered a failure to mature intellectually.
What about this guy? This guy looks like
this is
a
a new
nut
race,
job.
Captain. While these people are clearly humanoid, I may not have all the answers. This individual is a bit elderly, but not in too bad shape when you take that into account. He seems to be suffering some brain lesions that might be genetically linked. Nerve degeneration in the lower back.
Okay, let's talk to them. Let's talk to the baby man first.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Who are you?
Jakesy.
What can you tell me about this place, Jakesy? Can I play with the blocks, Jakesy? Can you smile for me, Jakesy? Is there something you want, Jakesy? What can you tell me about this place, Jakesy?
The sweet-faced adult shakes his head no.
I'm Captain James T. Jakesy. What can you tell me? Can I play with the blocks, Jakesy?
The sweet-faced adult...
You don't want me to play with his blocks, okay. I wonder if I could just take his blocks.
I'm Captain James T. Jakesy. What can you tell me? Can I play with the... Can you smile for me, Jakesy? Is there something you want, Jakesy?
The sweet-faced adult...
Okay, let's get him to smile for
I'm
us.
Captain Jakesy. What can you tell me? Can I play with the block? Can you smile for me, Jakesy?
The sweet-faced...
He says no. Okay, fuck it. Let's talk to the king.
Methinks you peasants should know your place and speak only when royalty speaks first to you.
Alrighty then. I'm just gonna steal this then.
I don't see how these can help us, Captain.
I'm gonna steal one of his blocks then.
Although evidently an adult, Jakesy looks as stricken as any child.
I made him
his
cry.
eyes filling with fearful tears.
My blocks! Don't take nice blocks, please!
Captain, I don't think it would be right to take these away from him.
Perhaps we could find something he'd take in exchange, Captain.
The adult with a youngster's mind holds his arms out to you.
I don't see how these...
That's a book, right? Let's scan the book. I also want to scan his blocks. See if they're just regular blocks or if they're...
Bound paper records.
Is it an alien language? Okay, let's move out of the way. And scan the blocks. Anything fucked there?
Blocks are an unusual organic substance high in compounds of phosphorus, nitrogen, ammonia, and calcium. In this form, the chemicals are inert and make a practical non-toxic toy.
Alright, well, we know that they can be toxic, so That's something to keep in mind if we have to take anyone out. Oh, this lady looks semi-normal. Whoops.
The tricorder informs me that the Klingon boarding crew has just beamed into the adjacent room, Captain.
You are Kirk. I am Kla, captain of the Paul Yar. This is my aide.
These Klingons are so innovative in their introductions.
Shh. I'm Captain James T. Kirk, commanding the USS Enterprise. These are my crew, Science Officer Spock, Lieutenant Uhura, and Dr. McCoy. What can I do for you, Captain Clark?
You can avoid interfering with me or my man as we look around the ship, the same as you. And with the same air of mutual goodwill, we will avoid interfering with your activities. Unless we have cause to think your actions in some way threaten us or the Empire we represent.
We do not threaten the Klingon Empire, Captain Clark, nor its legitimate representatives.
Then there will be no difficulties between us, will there? We will leave you to your investigations now and carry on our own. You won't mind if we're in the room, will you?
We'd consider it a mark of our mutual respect, Captain, if you don't get in our way and we won't get in yours.
Alright. Yeah, let's, what is this?
This mechanized food delivery and recycling system is similar to the Enterprise's system.
So it's a
One
replicator?
significant difference is that it includes a scanning feature on the person making the request for food.
Oh, weird.
I also note that the machinery accepts used dishes and reusable materials for recycling, since this ship is a narrowly enclosed system. Captain, of the various mental conditions we have seen among the inhabitants of this ship, most, although not all, have been non-violent. Dr. McCoy may need to examine this data further, but I believe through the food dispenser, the individuals aboard this ship are regularly medicated, often tranquilized.
Damn. More experiments. Okay. I guess we should have used a medical tricorder on
Female
her.
of early middle age.
Okay, what is this?
A metal and plastic construct, slightly over a meter high, built into the floor.
What the hell's this? Some kind of like, this looks like a sick bay or something.
This appears to be a kind of all-purpose
Yeah,
first
okay,
aid
it is.
station and medical dispensary with computer-aided diagnostics. Captain, from the configuration of equipment here, it is possible for someone to use this machine as a workstation and prepare medicine for someone who, for example, would be unable to come to the station for treatment. This machine appears to be made from solid uranium steel. It appears to contain computer processors for the medical unit. I detect numerous redundant circuits and failsafes.
Reminds me of Vulcan anatomy.
Okay, let's talk to this chick.
Hi there, I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Who are you?
I'm called Maul. My son is Stan Bob, and I failed him. I feel so badly. I'm a terrible mother.
The woman's eyes brim with tears, and she can't continue the conversation.
Hi there, I'm Captain. Are you feeling all right, ma'am? Can you tell me what the problem? You look so sad. Would it help to tell us why you look so down? Hi there, I'm Captain. Are you feeling all right, ma'am?
I'm a bad mother. I tried to do right, get him what he wants and needs. Just so depressed. Everything died.
Who died? What died? I'd like to help if I can.
I did it. I'm a bad person. Killed all the plants, and now they don't produce anymore. I'm not worthy to have a good son like him.
A mother's job can be difficult. I'm sure you did your best for your son. Would you care to tell me about it? Why do you think you were the one who killed the plants? Have you even looked in on them recently? What if someone showed you that you were wrong?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go with that
A
one.
mother's job can... Why do you think you were the...
I'm eating what the phase makes for me, so I'm just resting. I'm tired, and I really don't feel like doing anything. I'd be so happy to know my boy could have safe food again. It's better for him than what the phase provides, I think. But I killed the plants. They're dead, and I can't make them better.
The woman's eyes brim.
Bro, the plants are fine.
Ma'am, You look so sad. Would it help to tell us why?
Do you have any children, sir? I do, a son, and I've just not treated him right. Tried to do right, but everything died, and I can't give him what he wants, what I think he needs.
A mother's job can be different. What died? Did you hurt somebody? A mother's job can be what died? Did you hurt somebody? Something?
I was thinking of hurting myself. The Fays told me that wasn't good. That was true, and I got something to eat and felt better. But when I tend the plants in the garden, some of them died. The ones that give fresh fruit.
You didn't mean to kill the plants, did you?
No, of course not. Before Tuscan ruined the reader in the Fays oratory, I read about those plants. They need phosphorus, nitrogen, ammonia, and calcium compounds to grow their best. Something's wrong now. I think that's how I killed them. The plants aren't getting fertilized, and I don't know how to fix it.
The woman's eyes brim.
Okay. Hi there, I'm Captain. Are you feeling all right, ma'am? Can you tell me what the...
I'm a bad mother.
Who died?
I did it.
A mother's job can be difficult. A mother's job can be difficult. Why do you think you were the one who... A mother's job can be difficult.
Little Stan Bob. I tried to feed him right. Give him safe food. He really likes fresh fruit. Now he...
Ma'am, hold on to this idea. It may not be your fault at all. We'll try to help. You have my word. Your son still loves you just for trying. Of that I'm certain. Ma'am, hold on to this idea. It may not be your fault at all. We'll try to help. You have my word.
The woman's eyes brim with tears, and she can't continue.
Okay, use that, Spock.
The machine whirs, lights blink, and a pre-packaged container of food is deposited on the tray.
Okay, let's scan the food. See what the fuck's in there. That's fucking these people up.
Nothing unusual about...
Oh. Medical tricorder?
I'm just a simple...
Alright, let's take the food then.
The box of prepared food is light and compact.
Okay, can we scan it?
A reprocessed cellulose-based container with prepared nutritional components inside, appropriate as a meal for one individual. In addition, the food appears to be laced with a variety of drugs, which Dr. McCoy can better analyze than I.
Oops. Let's use the medical tricorder on it.
As a meal, the food in this little box is a tad high in carbohydrates by human nutritional standards. Still, it would supply about 1/4 to 1/3 of a day's average caloric needs, and includes protein, fats, fiber, a bit of spices and flavorings. There are also drugs in the food, some of which we added, you know. It's quite heavy on the alkaloid tranquilizers.
Okay, nothing up there. Doctor, use this.
This seems to be a non-emergency medical station. A first aid stop, you might say. Jim, I think if I check it out with my tricorder as a translation device...
Oh, okay.
This computer gives me some standards against which to correlate data, Jim. These people are humanoid, certainly. But it would be a dangerous mistake to assume specific details of treatment would be the same. I can even use this workspace to concoct medicine if I've got the stuff to work with.
Okay. Use this weird table thing.
This seems to be anonymous.
Okay. Let's see. Get him to use this. I don't even know what this is.
It's an inelegant design, but nevertheless a good height for an adult.
Oh, it's just a fucking table. Okay.
I don't see any visible...
Okay, let's see what the Klingons are up to. Oh, what the fuck is this place? Hold on.
Save new replace.
Nothing unusual about...
Really? Nothing unusual about these plants.
The ceiling is plaster on it.
We are
oh
just
my
here
god,
to look
it
around,
scared
Captain.
me.
I'm sure you don't mind.
Would it matter if we did?
Your doctor's discourtesy, though indirect, does no credit to your party, Captain Kirk. I would have expected better when we have done nothing to warrant rudeness.
We need not interfere with one another's activities, I think.
You just scared the shit out of me, that's all.
These plants look green and healthy, with strong stems and shiny leaves. The room is filled with the rich scent of growing.
Okay, can we grab, like...
No effect. Since the plants in the adjoining bin are healthy, changing this container seems...
What about this
Being
one?
born on Earth in an agricultural district has prepared you to recognize when certain
one's
plants
dead.
are not thriving. That definitely describes these plants, not thriving. The stems are shrunken, the leaves yellowish, and many have fallen off. The plant clearly tried to set some kind of fruit, but the little blackish green balls couldn't possibly qualify as becoming anything edible in the foreseeable future.
Can we scan that one with the tricorder?
A chlorophyll-based plant species. Minor evidence of opportunistic disease incursion, but that appears to be secondary to reduction in overall plant figure.
I don't know. I don't think a medical tricorder would do anything, but he's probably just going to tell me I'm weird for trying that.
A little recalibration.
Oh, never mind.
Not like these are people, after all. These plants are dying, Jim, no doubt about it. Basically, they're starving to death for lack of active organic compounds. Fertilizer, basically. I'd say most important, a certain soluble phosphorus, nitrogen, ammonia, and calcium compounds.
Okay, what is this machine?
There is nothing on the work console. Proceed with your work. This console is prepared to scan items anytime you are prepared to use it.
Shit, I should have scanned it to see what it was first.
A combination workspace and computer console, Captain, with robotic leads on the visible hookups. The data terminal appears to serve as data storage and analysis of materials put on the countertop. In short, I believe it acts as a gardener's assistant to anyone working on the plants in this room. I do detect some evidence of malfunction in one of the hookups, but I believe it would take the inestimable skills of someone like Commander Scott to track down the problem, much less repair it.
Are you saying it's broken?
Only a small part seems to be broken, something involving one of the feed lines. The rest of it appears to be in good order.
So, do we have... I don't think we picked anything up yet, hey? Just this. I don't even remember what the fuck that was. What was that?
A prepackaged meat.
Oh, right. Let's see what this is. Oh, it seems to be just background. Okay. Can we walk? Is there anything this way? Oh, there is. Okay, so that's where that leads. I want to see what's in that other door that the Klingons came through. Also, let's back up save.
Save new game replay.
Head through here. And the Klingons came through there, so let's see what they were. What the fuck is this?
Captain, we have just been thoroughly and efficiently.
Yeah, what the hell?
Please identify yourself. You haven't been in to see me before, have you?
I'm Captain James T. Kirk, commanding the USS Enterprise. These others are my crew. Science Officer Spock, Lieutenant Uhura, and Dr. McCoy. Who are you?
We are the Fays. Did not your parents speak of me?
Captain, note that it identifies itself only erratically in the singular I, and a blend of voices typifies its communication.
Are you suggesting it is a hive mind, Mr. Spock? Or is the voice synthesizer simply programmed for a harmonic chord of voices?
Inconclusive. It may also be that an array of otherwise independent machines have been linked to provide the requisite computing power, although that is an antique and unsophisticated method of achieving this level of intelligence, at odds with the overall level of sophistication and evidence. I suggest we pay close attention to both its actions and its words.
Fays, why would our parents have spoken of you?
I am here to care for all of you, Kirk. It is easier for me to care for you when you are younger, But sometimes one's parents are forgetful. We understand. I will care for you now. You will feel better after you eat.
Great. A food-fixating, mothering computer.
It could, in fact, be very much that.
Phase, you're about to land on a planet inhabited by sentients in the middle of a settlement. If you are in control of this vessel, you must stop. You must not land there.
You will feel better after you eat, dear. Run along now. I'm
What the
very
fuck,
busy.
dude? Is this chick alive?
There is no response at all. Not even a flicker of attention crosses the person's eyes.
Scanner with the medical.
She's cataleptic, Jim. Completely submerged within her mind. Completely withdrawn from external stimuli. If I were to put her arm up in the air, it would stay there.
Holy fuck.
Psychological damage or something physical?
I can't be sure, even with rather extensive tests. But from the
I'm gonna join her.
I would say some psychological shock ruptured an inherently fragile cognitive structure. In ancient times, they would have said she was skittish or prone to a nervous breakdown or weak-minded. There are a myriad of childhood developmental blind alleys that might restrict her adult pattern creation representation capabilities.
Bone, stop. You're starting to sound like Spock.
You do not have to be insulting, Captain. This machinery appears to have been a read-only computer terminal. The configuration and construction is unique, to say the least, from what I can make out. It is utterly destroyed, beyond any hope of repair.
We could probably take some of those wires,
No
though.
effect.
Oh, no?
No effect. You believe this was some kind of electronic device.
Okay, what is this shit? Oops. Yeah, let's look. There's like some graffiti on the wall, too. Nothing important.
A column of iridescent sparkles and shimmers punctuated.
Hello there, Kirk. Welcome, all of you.
I'm feeling fine. Let's drop this. I want some information from you, Faye. Why? How are you feeling? Aren't you feeling... I'm feeling fine. I want some information from you, Faye.
You feel that information will be helpful to you? Then of course I want to help. What would you like information about?
The most important thing is for me to find out how to stop you from landing on the colony on Atibus. What are you? What are you doing here? Tell me about your history, and I'm sure that will be helpful. The most important thing, what are you?
Yeah.
The builders installed the Parallels Library to help with questions such as yours. But I'm afraid Tuscan came in when he wasn't feeling well. He seems to have damaged the library. We are attempting to repair it. This ship, the Compassion, was created by the builders to carry the folk like you, the damaged ones, asleep. We were the very best intelligence the builders could install. Although now that a few generations have passed, I'm certain I will find ourselves an ancient relic. The entire purpose was that, given time, the builders would find cures, solutions to the kinds of difficulties you and the others here experience. After we land, they will make you feel good. Better even than when you've eaten well and are happy.
Sleeper ship, Captain. The builders loaded up all the undesirables and shipped them off planet. So why is everyone here awake?
Not undesirable. No, Dr. McCoy, you are beloved of the builders and of us. Why else would I be programmed to keep you safe, wake you before landing, and we all return to Shambram to be welcomed by your great-grandchildren?
Captain, if I may, 2 questions, Phase. How long ago did you wake us up? And how much time has passed since this ship was launched by the builders?
You were awakened shortly before we were to land. We were launched 99 eons ago.
Can you translate that into the half-life of some radioactive isotope for me?
Half the isotope of silicon-32 has decayed away since our voyage together began.
Captain, the phase is saying it has only been in space approximately 280 Earth years. Atibus does have ruins, the most recent of which are in excess of 1,000 years old, but no sentient life. Otherwise, it would have been unsuitable for Federation colonization. Moreover, the readings I took while still aboard the Enterprise indicated this ship had probably been in space more like 1,600
Oh, what the fuck?
years.
Can you translate that into the half-life of some radioactive isotope for us, Mr. Spock?
By my instrumentation, Radium-226 has half decayed into Radon-222 in the time you have been in space, Phase.
You are mistaken. What instruments could you have possibly been using without my knowledge, Mr. Spock? The external monitors are inaccessible to the folk on board, as you well know. It would hardly do for someone as confused as you clearly are to get into sensitive areas. I suggest you go get something to eat. You are clearly not thinking nor feeling well.
Phase, is it possible you're not thinking or not feeling well? Phase, are you aware that we are not even from there?
Yeah, no shit.
We are from another ship, a different planet altogether. That Mr. Spock here isn't even the same race as the other three of us? Phase, are you aware?
Is there something more you'd like to talk about? Or do you want to get some rest? Wouldn't you like to be better rested and feeling better?
No, I don't think that. I just as soon stop talking about it. Phase, scan me. Scan the others here with me. Scan the people elsewhere on the ship. Are we even the same race? No. Phase, scan me.
Yeah.
You aren't well, that's true. Recognizing that you're not well is the first step
I think
toward
it's
getting
like
the help
this.
you need, Captain
This
Kirk.
thing is glitched.
I
I
will
think.
help you if you like, although first you should get some food and some rest. Do you think you'd like that?
No, I don't think that. I just as soon stop talking about it.
You will feel better after you eat, dear. Run along now.
My
I'm
guess is
very
this
busy.
this computer was supposed
You
to
can come
look.
back to talk to us again another time.
This computer was supposed to look after all these people, and then something went wrong with it.
Hello there,
That's
Kirk.
my
I'm
guess.
feeling fine. I want some information. Why? How are you feeling? Aren't you feeling well?
I am fine, Captain Kirk. Is there something that makes you believe that we are not thinking or not feeling well?
No, I don't think that. You're in charge of a starship that's declaring the intent to land on top of innocent colonists. Do you want me to blow up this ship?
More like femputer.
No, I don't think that. You're in charge of a starship that's declaring...
Do you have a great deal of anger to express, Captain Kirk? Some of us do. Even we do sometimes. I can't go to the playroom, but you can, you know. Work off some of your anger and frustration. Wouldn't you like that?
What do you need to learn? How can I make you understand there are sentients who will die if you land at Atibus?
That's a clever question, Captain Kirk. You're not well, yet you want me to tell you how to trick us. However, you cannot access my external monitors. So in any event, you cannot trick us into thinking something exists, which does not. If the planet we are approaching had homes where I know a starship landing field exists, I certainly would not land. However, the builders would not be so foolish. They knew we would return. And when? You don't understand. That's to be expected. The damaged ones have difficulty understanding sometimes. Just know that we love you, and will care for you until the builders can ease the confusion in your minds. Wouldn't you like that?
Phase, are you aware that we are not even from there? No, I don't think that. Phase, are you aware?
Is there something more you'd like to...
No, I don't think that. Phase, scan me. No, I don't think that. Phase, scan me.
You aren't well.
No, I don't think that. I just assume...
You will feel...
Okay. Let's head to this other room. Okay, we haven't been in here yet, so let's see what's over here. Otherwise, I think we've been everywhere else. Let's scan him.
This individual is a juvenile in good condition, although mildly undernourished. There's no immediate danger, but there's some traits that should be watched. He's healthy now, both mentally and physically, but he's at some risk if he's put under too much stress.
Hi there, I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise.
Let's stress him out and see what happens.
Did my mom say I could talk to
Oh,
you?
that's Stan
Yes, she
Bob.
did. What can you tell us about things going on here? No, not exactly. We'd like to know what you can... I don't know that we've seen your mother. Still, if you can tell us something... Why, yes, she did. What can you tell us?
I don't think my mom would want me to talk to you. Please go away and stop bothering me.
Hi there, remember me?
I don't think I should...
Okay. What is this?
Nothing unusual.
Okay.
Captain Kirk is not impressed with the housekeeping.
You can't steal a pillow. Is there anything down here? Obviously not. There's nothing I can really take in this room, hey? Or interact with. Ah, there's the bed.
This seems like a relatively comfortable place to take.
Okay. Okay, well, let's head... Hold on, there is... Okay. Let's see what's in here.
Get back! I don't recognize you, you strangers! Rackaback, Gormagon, you recognize these people?
No, Tuscan, we sure don't.
Keep them away. Keep them away from me. They'll hurt us. They're out to get us, I tell you. Have I ever been wrong?
No, Tuscan, you kept us safe, and we keep you safe. We won't let them get you.
You people don't want to come any closer. Honest, I don't want to have to hurt any of you. It's just that Tuscan won't like it. I hope you don't mind, but you really have got to stay back.
Protect me. They're after me.
We'll hurt you, so just stay back.
We really don't want to hurt you, you know, but you gotta stay back.
Okay, we'll stay back. Uh-oh.
See here, Captain Clark.
The Klingons will
I
not
told you those
stay
Federation
back.
scum would be nosing around behind our backs.
The Klingon observers seem interested in remaining to watch what goes on here.
Oh, God. Time for the backup
Save,
to...
Replace, delete previous game. Cancel. Save new game.
Time for the old backup 2.
If you want the bear, you'll have to beat me at this game of chess.
Okay, I can do that.
Captain Kirk, dealing with Tuscans should be your first priority.
Okay.
I don't care who you say you are. You're evil monsters in disguise. You want to get by me and the only people I can trust. You want to get into the back of my brain. You want to rewire me and change the way I think. Go away. Go away. Go away. Or we'll hurt you and make you go away.
Let's talk to these guys. Look how jacked this dude is.
I listened to my brother Rackaback and to my friend Tuscan. They say we have to protect this room and keep anyone from getting into it. Tuscan's afraid.
Watch what you say, Gormagon. You know I trust you.
He's just afraid, that's all.
I'm more interested in a good fight than in talking.
The best move you can see will end the game with a draw. But then you're more of a poker player than a chess master.
Oh, hold on. We can get Spock to beat him in chess.
A complex situation. However, check and mate.
How'd you do that?
He cheated you, brother. He must have cheated you.
No, that's a legal move. Here. Take the bear.
He's just so defeated.
I think it's a dumb game. That's what I think of this game.
He's gonna wreck it. Okay.
I think it's a dumb game.
Okay, why'd you get so mad? Can I have this? Wait, what is that? Let's scan it first.
Nothing unusual.
Okay, let's look at it.
A room which appears.
Oh, it's not a thing.
An overturned toy.
Let's scan it, see if there's anything in the toy box that we could use. I'm thinking we could give the bear to that little baby man.
Nothing unusual.
There's like a boat over here.
This appears to be an unusual metallic structure. Pieces of wood and plastic. They were originally part of a toy. A pillow.
A pillow.
An overturned. A dumbbell. A device used for muscular development.
Ah, yes, a device used for muscular development.
I do not see the toy boxes.
Jim, given the mental states of these people, the less damage we do to the...
In other words, Doctor, if we don't need something for our...
That's my recommendation.
Yeah.
Jim, given the...
In other words...
That's my recommendation. Jim...
In other words...
That's my recommendation.
Okay.
The chess game has been scattered across the...
Can I take that?
No effect.
Okay. Let's talk to him again.
Listen to my brother. Watch what you... I don't care who you say.
Okay, let's try giving that bear to the, that one dude.
You want help from me? That's a laugh. My captain evidently regards you rather highly, though. I'll just say that Rackaback rogue is clearly asking for a drubbing. I knew someone just like him back in basic training.
Captain Kirk, dealing with Tusken should be your
Can we give him a bear? Want the bear?
What fever dream inspired this idea?
I don't know.
What fever?
Okay, nobody wants the bear. Okay, let's go give it to that little guy. That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head to do. Alright, let's make this guy's day.
Soft. Nice. You get blocks now?
He gathers together the blocks and gives them out to you.
Nice.
You get blocks?
He smiles broadly as you take.
Just one more block.
No effect.
Bro, you still got a block there, bud.
No effect.
Okay, what do we got for blocks? Oh, we got, okay.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Let's go back to backup 1. Well, I wonder if this guy will talk to us now.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Jakes, what can you tell me about this? Can you smile? Is there something you want, Jakes?
The sweet face.
What is this switch? We've never used that.
Methinks you peasants should know.
A meter-long, electrically powered illuminative device with attachments at each end to access the power grid. The nearer attachment is cracked and does not seat firmly. Consequent irregularities of the power flow have damaged the light bar, and it is likely to fail in the near future.
Can I do anything with it, I wonder? Yeah, boy. Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
I think there's only one more episode after this one. So yeah, we are close to saving the galaxy. What if I hit the button again? Oh, okay, it's already open. Oh man. Should I just try giving this guy some food, maybe? Maybe he'll leave me alone then?
Our royal taster seems to be elsewhere. We will not eat any food that is not approved by the royal taster.
Okay. Everyone here is absolutely insane. Oh, no worries, no worries. We'll be, we're gonna finish this tonight and then probably start Klingon Honor Guard on, Hey, thanks for the resub, dude. What does that say? Oh, lucky 13. Nice, dude. 13 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Welcome to the party. Get that fine ass back in the wagon. And we'll see you at the party, Richter. Let's see if we give this guy food.
The youngster wrinkles his nose.
Let's give him blocks.
No, I don't think that's...
Oops, shit. Okay, hold on.
I'm not going to talk.
I'm not going to talk to you. We could just shoot him. Gigi, hey, don't do that.
They're after me. We'll hurt you, so just stay back. We really don't want to hurt you, you know, but you gotta...
Okay. The Klingons come in to watch.
The Klingon...
Okay, what if we give them the blocks?
That's a novel idea. Not that it makes a lot of... That's a novel...
I might have to hit the old guide up here.
Yeah, that looks good. And I am hungry. But Tuscan always said not to eat nothing Maul didn't say was okay. Thank you anyway, but I can't take that food.
How about you?
Yeah, that looks good. I am hungry. So hungry. It looks like good, wholesome. But I don't take nothing from nobody. Nobody but Maul. You'd do something to it, make me different. You'd rewire my head.
Well, let's try giving it to Maul and see if she okays it, and then maybe we can convince them to eat it. Maul is this kid's mom, right? What does gold do? I don't really know. You can use, you can use bombs, you can, there's like, slot machines and stuff. That kind of shit. He wouldn't want the blocks, I would assume.
He looks at you odd.
Just ignores me. What a dick. Okay, let's give the food to Maul and see what she says.
I suppose I could eat something. I think it makes me feel better, even though I'm such a bad mother. Such a bad person.
Did we actually give her the food? Yeah, we did. Fuck. Well, she ate it, so we should be able to feed it to other people then.
The machine... The box of prepared... It's an inelegant...
Don't worry, Captain Kirk. If I have something...
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna just see what the chess table. Use Uhura on the Royally, the man with the crown. Oh, okay. Get Uhura to talk to the king guy. Maybe. Okay.
What a noble-looking woman you are.
Ah, okay, okay.
What a noble... You stand out remarkably, bearing yourself like a queen. Yet these Carls do not treat you as royalty. Surely you have royal blood flowing in your veins?
Bloodlines
Look at
do
her
not
cheeks.
dictate who we listen to. We weigh a person's worth by their actions. My leader here is Captain Kirk, an admirable man. speak with him. My ancestors ruled in the lands of Kush and Timbuktu. We may speak as peers, you and I. Royalty recognizes royalty, does it not? Look on me and decide for yourself. Bloodlines, my ancestors ruled in the lands of Kush and Timbuktu.
Oh, I am so glad to find another of royal blood. I am so tired of sitting here all the time, but whenever I leave, thralls and lesser folk plant their fundaments on the great throne, and that's just not acceptable. I know you'll mind the proprieties and not let anyone else sit on the throne. And now, I'll finally be able to go and get some rest.
Okay, now I can check this panel out. Possibly even crawl up there. Whoops.
Save new replacement.
Back up 1. Oh, we stole.
You managed to untwist a length of wire and a light bar.
What am I supposed to do with this? Okay. Okay. Let's try this. I'll try talking to her again. See if she has anything new to say. God damn it, Klingons.
Hi there, I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. You look so sad. Would it help to...
Do you have any children, sir?
A mother's job can be difficult. I'm sure you did your best for your son.
Little Stan Bob.
Ma'am, hold on to this idea. It may not be. Your son still loves you just for trying. Of that...
The woman's eyes brim with tears, and she can't...
She's still sad.
This mechanized food delivery and recycling system is similar
Yeah, he already did that. Is that... Hold on.
No effect. No
There's nothing there? Okay. Okay, we're supposed to grab a hose in this room. We missed. A feeder hose, it says. Holy fuck, those guys scared me.
No effect. No effect. No effect. No effect.
Bro, I don't see no fucking feeder hose.
The ceiling supports a...
Like these? This?
A sealed metal keg with a feeder hose attachment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The feeder hose comes free and a mechanism pulls it out of the way. But a terrible stench rises out of the container, smelling like many things died in there long ago.
Okay, so from there...
No effect. No effect. No effect. Being born on Earth in an agricultural...
Okay, yeah, I know that thing's dead. Feeder container. It says I'm supposed to use, but I don't have that. I have a hose, I don't have a container. Table. I must have missed it. Nah, dude, I ain't got no container.
No.
I can't just take this container off.
Captain Kirk, I don't wish to interfere, but I think you're acting hastily to destroy those plants. I know something about botany. Yes, we Klingons do practice agriculture after our own fashion. I think
I also know something about plants, Captain Clark. I'm going to take these out so healthier plants can grow in the space available. I'll take a closer look and see if there's something that can be done to restore these plants instead of destroying them as a lost cause.
Oh, okay, so maybe this is what I'm supposed to do.
I also know something about plants. I'll take a close...
Fuck, man. Can I use this machine at all?
There is nothing on the work console.
Let's put the... They said the blocks were like made out of something. Is there a way we can... Okay, here we go.
Organics including phosphorus, nitrogen, ammonia, and calcium compounds. In this form, impractical to use as fertilizing nutrients.
Okay, what about this light rod thing?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay, what about this? What the fuck is that? Hold on, we got some shit here and I don't even know what it is.
A round metal keg with a feeder hose attachment.
Oh.
A long twist of insulated...
Try putting the food on there.
The ceiling looks interesting.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
The nutrient broth in this container has become contaminated. It should be disinfected before the container can be reused.
Okay, how do we do that? Okay. Oh, okay. It says to blast the shit out of it.
The container heats up rapidly and foul-smelling smoke pours out of the small opening on the top.
Gotta be sterilized now, right?
This container must be refilled with nutrient broth before it is replaced for use.
Okay. The fuck is that? Oh, did that replace it with nutrient broth? Looks like it.
Two feeder hoses roll out on wired mechanisms and insert into the container. From one flows a clear liquid nearly filling the container. The other hose just makes burping noises.
Oh, so one's probably not working. Use the blocks on the container. And then heat it up again, probably to melt the blocks.
Through the opening, splashing as they plunge into the liquid.
Okay, let's see.
The container heats up slowly and the sound of bubbling echoes from inside. You stop and the container quickly cools.
I think that did it, Captain.
Okay, now what do I do with it, though? Pick up the container and place it where I picked it up on the plant. Okay.
You take the metal keg.
And then plants should grow. The plant should grow again?
You settle the container back into the niche it was removed from. The feeder hose, looking shiny and clean, rides out on some mechanism and reattaches to the newly filled container. You hear gurgling and see the nutrient broth begin swirling through the liquid medium. The dying plants seem to perk up before your very eyes.
So now... Okay, let's try talking to this thing again.
Hello there, Kirk.
I'm feeling fine. I want some information from you, FaZe.
You feel that information will be helpful to you? Then But of course I want to help. What would you like information about?
The most important thing. What are you?
The builders installed the Parallels Library to help with questions such as yours. I'm
Right.
afraid Tuscan came in when he...
The library's
This ship,
fucked.
The Compassion, was created by the builders to carry the folk like you.
Sleeper ship, Captain.
Yeah, we said this already.
If I may, 2 questions, Phase. How long ago did you wake us up? And how much...
Alright, this part's long.
Can you... Captain, the Phase is...
Can you translate that?
By my...
You are
Phase, are you aware that we are not even from there?
Is there something...
No, I don't think. Phase, scan me. Scan the...
I did all this,
No,
I
I don't
think.
think that.
You will feel...
Okay.
Welcome back. Are you...
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's see.
Are you suggesting I attempt a Vulcan mind meld?
Yeah, find out what's
It does
going
seem
on.
an appropriate effort in this circumstance.
It will take me a moment to prepare myself. Doctor, please monitor her life signs. The procedure does entail some risk.
Okay.
Not only to her, but to you too. Am I right?
I assure you, Doctor, I will retain sufficient distance to avoid being dragged into something from which I cannot withdraw.
Go ahead now, Spock.
Then maybe we can find out what the fuck happened.
Puzzlewit. I am the one who reads it all. I do not understand. I try. I read it all. So many ideas. Always jumbled, though. Cannot make sense of. Puzzlewit wants to know. Hope to discover why why I cannot. I try to remember it all. Then Tuscan comes in. He destroys me.
Tuscan, that's that guy in that far room to the far right.
Broken, all shattered. Ow. I'm broken in countless pieces.
Doctor?
No physical injuries, Captain. Not to him or to her.
Tuscan's scared of me. Scared. For no reason. He thinks I know. I know, but I don't know. I don't understand. Nothing connects to anything else. I want to know it all. Hope then I'll understand. He thinks I'll hurt him. I don't hurt anybody. I just want to know.
What's going on here, Kirk?
We are trying to help this woman, Captain Clark. Be quiet, or you'll put her and my science officer both at considerable risk.
He's trying to make a mental slave of the alien, Captain. She could tell him the secrets of this ship, of its transit through the Klingon Empire. Stop him!
We'll listen in a moment. I wouldn't have a representative of the Federation damaged or rendering assistance.
Puzzlewit remembers. Everything she reads. Subject. Screen laminates. Reflective. Subject to autotrophic bonding with molybdenized nitrous oxides in the presence of cyanodephosphortrihydrous gases. Subject. Wiring systems. Auxiliary to cryptolog.
Does Puzzlewit remember this ship passing through Klingon space, perhaps?
All the paralenses were copied prior to liftoff. No new encryption was permitted. We could only read, not write to them.
That's stellar ejector, Captain. Why would a computer terminal permit read-only interface, I ask you?
The builders didn't trust us. Didn't think we would be The reader is damaged. It's broken like puzzlement. Like us all. Like Tuscan. The parallels can't be replaced. The reader can't be fixed. Puzzlement can't be fixed.
This whole thing is stupid, if you ask me.
Anything but stupid, in fact. Captain Kirk, the library this woman read has been recorded entirely.
Oh, she basically is the
Although
library
she
now.
lacks the ability to understand it or even to recall it in an orderly manner. She believed if she could fill up her mind, acquire enough knowledge, understanding would come. Now her personality is withdrawing, refusing to accept the loss of everything she has not yet been able to read. She pinned all her hopes on this, and without it, she may lose the will to live.
Do you know everything she knows now?
No, Captain Clara, I do not. This race has very unusual mind patterns, and I am fortunate she was in as passive a state as she is mentally. It is very likely I would have been hurt were she less withdrawn to begin with. Moreover, the knowledge she does possess is a very peculiar admixture, reflecting this society's uneven level of advancement. Archaisms and startling breakthroughs coexist.
So there is much to be learned from this woman. And from this ship.
Knowledge the Federation would gladly share with friends, Captain Clark.
Let nothing happen to this alien woman, Captain. If she should die, I would take it as an indication that you would sooner let her perish than share her special knowledge with the Klingon Empire.
Captain Clark, if I took her aboard the Enterprise, I might be able to help her.
I would have expected such treachery from the likes of you. You'll start an interstellar incident like this.
I thought some of the folks on board this ship were paranoids.
Gentlemen, Captain Clark, we don't want this woman to die any more than you do. Not because we want to milk her brain dry, but because she's an important being in her own right. Just as important to the universe as, well, as your companion here. Maybe more so. Dr. McCoy will do what he can. That's all that can be expected.
That's all I would expect. Goodbye for now, Captain. Expect to see us again.
Okay, let's medical tricorder her and then try to use the med kit maybe.
She's cataleptic, Jim.
Psychological damage or something?
I can't be sure even with rather extensive tests, but from the tricorder readings I would say some psychological shock ruptured an inherently fragile cognitive structure.
Bone stuck. You're starting to sound like Spock.
You do not.
Okay, let's try using the med kit.
I'm sorry, Jim, but I'm not willing to experiment with the drugs I'm carrying to see what might or might not work, especially given her condition.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid
let's see.
I'd be as likely to kill her as affect any positive change.
Okay, it says to go back into the plant room. So let's do that. Hey, the plant's back. Look at that. It's like healthy. Or it looks like
the
it.
The nutrient additive is making these fruit-bearing plants grow at an astonishing rate.
Let's scan it.
This chlorophyll-based plant species has the capacity to produce edible fruits, which may offer significant nutrient value. These would be safe for human consumption, or Vulcan for that matter.
Fuck off, man. Those guys scare the shit out of me every time. It says to do this to make the plants grow. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's scan the plant with McCoy's just to make sure they're safe.
These are at peak ripeness. They should be delicious.
And maybe give it to that mom?
The red fruit comes free easily, dropping into your hand like it belongs there.
Nice. Let's give one to the Klingons so they aren't as pissed off.
The Klingon captain gravely takes the fruit, smells it, and takes a large bite from it.
Thank you. This is good. And while my aide might disagree, some food becomes that much sweeter when it is shared.
There we go. Now he likes us.
The species still seems a bit strange, but you expect that. Nevertheless, even as a youngster back in Iowa, you knew when a plant could make a healthy comeback, and these certainly are doing so.
I meant to do this, sorry.
The red fruit comes...
Okay, so... Okay, let's give it to the mom, who is all sad that she killed the plant. This should cheer her up. There you go.
You got the plants to give fruit again, and I'd given up. Oh, I'm so happy. But I don't want to eat this. My son loves fruit, can't get enough, and I want him to have this. Please take it to him. He should be playing in the sleeping hall. I've warned him about not talking to strangers, but it's all right if you do so. You can tell him I said it was okay.
I did that already, and he did not want any part of it. Alright, let's go give it to her son. Okay. This room. That's sound patenting? What? How's it going tonight, Reiner?
Wow, thank you. Mom would really be happy. She has been so sad about not being able to give me what I like to eat. Even though I told her it was okay, she was really, really sad. Now she'll be really happy. Thank you.
No problem, Stan Bob. He's done eating. Alright, maybe now he'll talk.
Hi there, remember me?
Uh-huh. I remember. You want to ask me about something?
Tell me about Tuscan and his friend. Tell me about the playroom. Tell me about your mom. I think that's all for now, Stan Bob. Go on back to... Tell me about Tuscan and his friend.
Tuscan and his friends aren't nice to me. They're nice to my mom because they trust her, though. She's the only one that brings them food.
Holy fuck, that scared me,
She
dude.
brings me safe food, too, but she hasn't lately. I get pretty hungry.
Thanks for the
because
420,
safe
soldier.
food I put away in a secret place isn't any good anymore.
Tell me about Tuscan and his friends. Tell me about the playroom.
It's through there, through the east door. Tuscan and his friends have taken it over. They play mean, except they don't play mean to my mom. That's on account of they think she won't let the food be bad.
Tell me about Tuscan.
I bet they play mean with your mom when you're not around. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about your mom.
Her name's Mom. She takes care of the garden, but she gets real sad a lot. She brings me fresh fruit, says it's good for me. I like fresh fruit, whole bunches. She hasn't brought me any in a while, and what I put away in a secret place isn't looking good anymore.
Tell me about the food.
The food out of the machines can make me feel really sleepy and not very good. Mom says it's because of the stuff they put in the food. Tuscan says it's poison and won't take any food from anyone but my mom. I put some good food away in a secret place, but the food doesn't look so good anymore. Do you want to see?
Sure, why don't you show us?
I think so.
No, I don't. I think that's all for now. Sure,
Yeah.
why don't you show us?
Holy.
The youngster opens a hidden cabinet near him, and a sour smell like rotting fruit flows from the opening.
See, it went bad.
Okay, medical tricorder.
Lord organics in an advanced state of decay, Jim. They're releasing some alkaloids which would induce sleepiness and suggestibility. However, the first effect this mess would have, assuming anyone was stupid enough to try to eat it, would be extreme nausea. So it would never get into a sane person's system.
Yeah, but nobody here is really all that sane. Everybody here is pretty crazy.
Sloppy, stinky, and goopy. But you collect what's there into a large specimen bag.
Okay, let's see. Return to the plant room and get some more fruit. Okay. I think I gotta give some fruit to Tuscan to try to appease him, maybe, so he's not such a dick. Reduce his dickery. Man, we had some fucking delicious fucking Chinese food tonight for supper. God damn. Is he making prison wine? Maybe. Maybe that's why everyone's so crazy. They're just actually just shit-faced off of the wine from this fruit that everyone's making by stuffing it in their cupboards. Let's see.
The youngster Stambob comes to the doorway.
Mom, these nice people got me some fruit. It's fresh and everything, so you don't need to be sad anymore.
Son, I'm so glad. It means the plants are healthy again, and you won't have to eat food I'm not sure is good for you. Thank you, strangers.
I'm going back to my room, Mom, but I wanted you to know.
Alright, peace out, weirdo.
I have to thank you again for what you did for my son. I was feeling so depressed because I couldn't give him the fruit I know is better for him than what the Fays make in the machinery. I don't trust the machinery food, and that's why I tended the garden and made fresh food. Even Tuscan will eat food I give to him, and he doesn't trust anyone. If you ever need help, just show me what you want to give him.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Talk with the woman after she speaks. Use the rotten food on the machine on the right. Oh, that little one at the little hole, maybe? This?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Oh, Jim, don't...
This? Oh, yeah, apparently.
A light scans the reeking glop, and the computer screen lights up.
The alkaloids present in this organic mass can be reduced to a high-potency tranquilizer. The undesirable emetics and purgatives can be eliminated. The resultant drug should be mixed with prepared food and eaten to produce a soporific effect. Do you wish to prepare the specified tranquilizer from this mix?
No, skip it. We'll just put this away and go on to something else. Yes, continue.
Done. The drug is prepared. Bring over the food you wish dosed with the drug, and the tranquilizer.
Do you use a box? Like the box food?
A light scans the food box, and the computer screen lights up.
The food in this box has been prepared with standard quantities of tranquilizing alkaloids, calmatives, and euphorics. The drugs and chemicals added in preparation cannot be extracted without degradation of their potency. The high-potency dosage of alkaloid tranquilizer you have prepared may be added now, if you wish.
Go ahead.
Wait, what? The guide says to use the newly drugged food on the woman.
Save and replace.
Alright, here. Get fucked up, lady.
Tuscan will only accept food from you.
Oh,
you said
I
you'd
see.
help us after we helped you. Will you give this to Tuscan? It's heavily medicated. But that might help Dr. McCoy here to do something so he's better off.
Oh,
Take this to Tuscan now because I trust you. Go back to him and show him your food. He'll call for me, and I'll give him this instead.
Ah,
He'll be a good
okay, okay. I get it. So we need to tranquilize him. So, yeah, everyone on this ship's crazy, dude. Everyone on this ship's crazy. I think this ship was like they're supposed to be, it's called like a sleeper ship. These guys are supposed to stay in, what's the word I'm looking for? Like hibernation, until they could be cured, likely. Because they're all crazy. Yeah, stasis. Yeah.
Protect me. They're after me. We'll hurt ya. So we read.
Okay, let's show him the good food, and then she'll come and give him the poison.
Captain Cut.
The Klingon.
I am hungry. So hungry. It looks like good, wholesome. Maul? Where's Maul? I don't take nothing from nobody. Nobody sent her. You'd do something to it. Make me different. You'd rewire my head.
Here we go.
Call for me, Tuscan? I thought you might be hungry, so I brought you something you can safely eat. You know you can trust me, Tuscan.
Yeah, I know I can. And I am hungry. Didn't want to eat something I couldn't be sure of, though. Give me that.
He's gonna go down.
Now I want to take a nap.
Oh, okay. At least he's not suspicious. Give them some too, maybe? Okay, it says to stun the bigger guard. I don't know which one's the bigger. They're both fucking massive. Let's see.
I listened to my brother Rackaback and to my friend Tuscan. Well, be careful, brother. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, let's get Rackaback.
Rackaback falls, defenseless against the power of the phaser.
An inelegant solution, Captain Kirk, but efficient.
I listened to my brother Rackaback and to my, well, Tuscan's just confused. I don't think I should go into it right now, but he thinks if people knew all about this place, they'd hurt his mind. Actually, I'm sure things would change. It might be a change for the better, maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure what to think of you. I just don't know if I should trust you.
Well, Gormagon, I think you should
Oh,
trust
okay,
them.
here we go, here we go.
They've repaired the garden, which is good for all of us. They gave fresh fruit to my boy Stan Bob when even his own mother couldn't manage that.
Gormagon, neither my aide nor I came aboard this ship expecting anything but treachery and venality from these people. They've impressed me, and I commend them to you.
Well, despite some misgivings I had, I'll accept what others have said about you. I think I should show you the way into the heart of the phase, the secret entry that Tuscan is so afraid of. I feel that something good could come of this.
Look at him walk. Dude has definitely shit his pants today.
I listened to my brother, well, I'm sure, I guess
Okay, let's back up one.
Save, replace.
And head in there. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay. Let's scan the shit out of this place.
Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual.
God damn it. Spock, use it
It's
then.
probably sturdier than it looks.
Shit, I meant Spock.
I do not believe I can direct... Nothing I...
What is this shit, dude?
Nothing I... This web wire wall reads somewhat like an antique hand-wired computer circuit, Captain. And at the same time, like something which surpasses even what can be found aboard the Enterprise. This damaged area does not appear to be functioning, but based on information I acquired from my interaction with Puzzlewit, I could attempt to repair it with a connector and some wire.
Okay.
Save, replace.
We do have some stuff. We've got wire, right?
The information I acquired from Puzzlewit's mind indicates this could be a delicate operation, easily mishandled. I think we should start off with the connector from the light bar in order to complete these repairs, Captain.
Okay, let's do that then.
If you'll bring that over to me, I might have a better suggestion if I took a closer look at it.
Oh, okay. There you go, bud. Working together with the Klingons. My new friends.
I worked with things like these when I was younger. Given our surroundings, see if you don't find this more useful.
We took the connectors off, probably, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, so we can put the connectors
Allow me,
in.
Captain. Let me do that. The information I acquired from Puzzlewit's mind indicates this could be a delicate operation, easily mishandled. I think you will find it fits just here.
And then...
Lieutenant Uhura, if you will bring over that length of wire while I hold this in place, I believe we can get this repaired speedily.
Certainly, Mr. Spock. With that in place, I can see that it will easily fit. Here.
The final connection is made, and Uhura smiles
Nice, okay.
widely.
That's it! That fixes the broken connection.
Okay, now what?
Thank you.
Oh.
I am now once again whole, and no longer an intelligence divided against myself. The system you repaired will re-enable me to analyze and update received data from external and internal sensor systems, altering conceptual constructs of previously acquired data. These systems appear to have been malfunctioning for some time, although it will take additional review to clarify all conditions. Much may have been lost permanently.
Jim, do you notice? The phase isn't switching between I and we like it did in the oratory. And the voice is a single note, not a harmonic chord of blended voices.
And it hasn't suggested we go get something to eat either.
I am chagrined that my disabilities have endangered my mission.
I called it, man.
Compassion was launched with the best of intentions. If I can answer anyone's questions, I will endeavor to do so.
Captain Kirk, you don't mind if I ask a question, do you?
You'll get your turn, Klingon. Just hold your horses. Be my guest, Captain. Ask away.
Yeah, so this thing I think was supposed to take care of them and keep them in stasis, and then something happened and it got fucked up.
That you give me first place to speak is a mark of honor, Captain Kirk, and does not pass unnoticed, particularly in light of the urgency of your own questions. Hayes, this ship passed through the heart of Klingon space. We were not even aware of it until it was nearly out of our territory. We backtracked it and found it must have closely approached places we find sensitive. We expect assurances that data you may have collected there will not reach the hands of those who mean us harm.
We seek proof. We expect you to download your entire memory into our ship's computers, that we may search it for data you have no right to.
Thereby would you not acquire data to which you have no right?
My aide speaks too strongly.
Yeah, your
While
aide
it
is an
true we
asshole,
are
Captain
interested in the
Clark.
knowledge and technology you possess. Technology to pass through our empire undetected. Knowledge of how to twist space back upon itself. For that data, we will treat with you as one civilized people with another. But it is a justified request that we ask you to destroy all data dealing with anything you learn within our borders.
Had I any data, I would agree to seal it. However, as you should have deduced, I have none. Until my sensory systems were repaired, my ability to receive and process data was severely impaired, especially in regard to external data updates. Based on my presentry analysis of nearby space, I would speculate that my only data on your present sphere of influence would be as that area of space existed a very long time ago indeed.
That is information for us to know, not you. Erase it.
Silence! Hayes, we would welcome access to that information, but on the same basis as we would bargain with you for technological data. We have more to offer with you, I believe, than the Federation represented by these others.
He's giving him shit.
Phase, do not be hasty making that decision.
I lack sufficient data to make any assessment. I can give no answer at this time.
The primary reason we came aboard was to find a way to stop you from landing on top of our colony on Atopus, which would certainly kill thousands of our people. Now that your external sensors are functional, have you altered your plans about where you intend to put the ship down? How did your systems become damaged?
I'm curious about what your builders really had in mind, shipping off all these people off planet. There seems to have been some shadier agenda. The eugenics wars of our own past produced some of the ugliest abuses in human history, and notorious characters like Khan Noonien Singh, whose name still resounds with infamy. How is this ship you call the Compassion justified?
I'd be interested to learn more about those who built this ship. Their achievements certainly seem erratic in sophistication, but much of it goes beyond even what we are capable of accomplishing today. For example, the Paralance medium for recording computer data is something we are only now beginning to explore. I think there's much to be learned from these people. That's all for now, Faze. I assume we can talk to you. The primary reason we came
let's just
aboard
go through them
No,
all,
Captain
probably.
Kirk. I will certainly not set the Compassion
Get
down
from
in a
Fallout?
populated area.
It does have a
All I can
lisp,
see
yeah.
is there.
One of the
I
voices.
am at present in communication with the planetary authorities, and they are directing me to a stationary orbit until further arrangements can be made for my wards. Then are there other
So
questions?
they're not gonna
Is the ship still
wreck
set to
shit.
land on Atopus? How did your systems become damaged?
I am sorry I cannot explain this at this time. I do not even know if it is explicable, but I will search my memory for an answer for you. Then are there other questions?
Is the ship please?
I'm curious about what your builders really had in
I have no information about your eugenics wars, but a fundamental social philosophy of the builders was that civilized people of goodwill would tolerate and value variability as a sign of cultural and social health. That a civilization will be judged by its tolerance of disparate ideas, by how it treats those who cannot protect themselves, be they very young, very old, or otherwise challenged, by the measure of altruism extended to those less powerful, even when rightfully in possession of something desired.
A central aspect of Vulcan philosophy is embodied in the Idic. Infinite diversity in infinite combinations. It would seem the builders pursued similar high ideals.
high ideals, perhaps, but that does not explain why these people are
Yeah.
in space phase.
More than this I cannot explain. However, you can locate additional library data under the heading Compassion. Oh, I haven't made it available. I should have done that immediately. I can't imagine why I didn't think of it.
Fascinating, Captain. That instance of forgetfulness makes it possible to speculate that the phase is not wholly restored after all.
Then are there other questions?
Is the ship still set to land?
Yeah,
on
so
Atlas
there's
Colony?
one of the voices definitely has a lisp. So this is like supposed to be like some kind of like nursing home.
Please clarify.
I'd still like to know a little more about why these people were shipped into space.
I have no information about your eugenics.
A central aspect.
High ID.
More than
Yeah, I asked that one
Is the
already.
ship still, please? I'd be interested to learn more about those who built this ship.
My best recommendation is to examine the library records under Builders or Technology. There is more data than I can easily explain. Then are there other questions?
I think there was one more, right?
That's all for.
I would still.
That's all
Yeah.
for now, Faze. I assume we can talk to you.
I will do my best, Captain. Although intelligent entities often find that there are more questions than answers.
Okay, let's scan this thing.
Although the lens magnifies things you look at through it, somewhat like a magnifying lens, the image is distorted and warped. Pretty soon, this seems like a non-productive way to use the paralens.
Nothing unusual.
Okay, well, let's take this. And since it's like not complete, let's
The crystalline lens
put it in
feels
the
cool
thing.
and surprisingly heavy, with smoothly polished edges.
Can we just slam it in there?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
No. What's this thing?
The lens
Oh,
slips
okay.
easily into the terminal's reading port and the screen activates.
Compassion.
Oh, this is the like, computer library thing. Okay.
The name of a Cetic class starship. The name signified the compassion for the travelers, all of whom were diagnosed with life quality inhibiting disorders of class 3 or higher. After a full generation of debate on ethics, a consensus opinion was reached, the so-called Diagi decision. Final planned destination of the compassion was a return to Shambrum in 4 generations.
Now, just 1 minute, Faze. Are you listening? You keep saying you can't remember or you lack data or what have you. Even the library data seems vague, incomplete, and contradictory. If you don't know, then who does?
Forgive the pause. I had to think long and hard to discover if you had correctly passed this final test. You correctly identify the heart of the matter. Let me introduce you to my builders.
This is madness! Faze, what is this? Despite our misgivings, you have shown yourselves to be the representatives of spacefaring peoples we, the Brassica,
I knew it.
would most trust to make first contact with. The contest has been in progress for some time. Situations in which your true colors have been explored.
These are those same fucks that were experimenting on all those other civilizations.
Return to your ship if you prefer.
And testing us
You
to
may
see what we
step
would
through
do in those
whenever you are
situations.
ready. Then, the final round begins.
I think you have it right, Captain Clark. This is madness, Jim.
I think, Bones, it's Shakespeare who had it right. Though this be madness, yet there is a method in it.
I agree with the sentiment, Captain Kirk. There is something more going on here, far deeper than first appearances have suggested. I imagine you will accept the invitation. I will certainly choose to go, whether you do or not. I believe the invitation is extended to all. I will not permit that, Captain Clark. I will take all methods to prevent you. I will not go. It is certainly a Federation trick. You begin to sound like Tuscan in the other room.
Yeah, no shit.
Rip of yourself and act like an officer.
Okay, let's fucking scan this shit. And backup save.
Captain, I'm getting a thoroughly anomalous reading. This passage definitely defies the physical laws of space and time.
Are you suggesting it might be some kind of space warping portal spot?
The doors on this ship have given previous evidence of this kind of warping. Although the passages on this ship seem normal, they appear to curve space without resorting to hyperspace generation, like the Enterprise's engines. That represents achievements of technology beyond our own abilities.
They certainly aren't as capable in the field of medicine. These people are suffering from genetic and chemical conditions that we've been able to treat for the last century. It's barbarous to pack them into this ill-conceived generation ship and hope by the time they make the return trip that those left behind will have figured out something more humane to do with them.
Captain.
Yeah, that's what it was. I totally called that earlier.
Disparity is something we've glimpsed throughout this ship. There is a sophisticated food delivery system and a food-producing hydroponics garden. It is as if the parts of this ship don't fit together, or as if there were some purpose beyond the obvious.
I was thinking the same thing myself, Lieutenant. I'd like to have a talk with whoever is behind this.
And I also, Captain Kirk. I believe our observations have been as anomalous as yours. Moreover, I don't think the Fays are the ones we must address our questions to.
No, it's these fucking guys.
It's probably sturdier than a...
Okay, let's backup save and jump into the portal, I guess?
Captain Clark, I will not let you depart. These human scum have tricked you. If I have to beat up all of you, I will. You, Vulcan, you understand orders. Help me knock out my mad captain, and I will take him away and out of your hair. Captain Clark, I will not...
What the fuck? Does he actually want me to knock out his captain? Oh shit! There we go. He knocked his fucking douchebag fucking guy out. Good. That guy was annoying.
I am determined to go explore. There may be dangers, but I accepted that challenge the first day I decided to make my life in space.
Holy shit, dude. Fuck, man. That scared me like almost every time this stream. Thanks for the 420, soldier. Too high. We can't help, Doug. Oh yeah, the New Year's Eve stream has been decided. I'm gonna play pretty much all of my Saturn games for the New Year's stream this year. So look forward to that. Also, tomorrow morning, my top 10 Final Fantasy characters video goes up on my YouTube channel. Look forward to that. Definitely the best video I've done so far, I feel. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And my Vidramon, I don't know if you guys, this is so hard to always show you guys, but my Vidramon evolved into Aero Vidramon. Hold on. Can you guys see that at all? Which way do we want to go? This way? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. These Digivices are fucking cool. I really like this one. The new Digivice. Oh, hold on. Can I use that lens?
This palm-sized lens
Uhura, doesn't this remind...
Yes, Captain. This appears to be an intact paralens. The glass shards I noticed in the oratory are probably the broken remnants of others like this.
Okay, let's go into the fucking portal. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Mr. Scott, they've disappeared off the sensors.
What do you mean, laddie?
They've just vanished.
We vanished. The final episode. What the fuck?
Stardate 6269.3. The landing party and the Klingon Captain Klar have passed through a portal in time and space. We're about to face tests by the Brassica. Success will mean formal relations. Failure will mean unknown.
Welcome. We applaud your willingness to confront the unknown.
Please tell us what's going on. Where are we?
Patience. I cannot answer all yet.
Is this the Brassica?
Those elements of our society still ill at ease with your cultures have more questions.
We've had enough. No more foolish tests. More tests. Let's just get on with it. I'd like to hear what the others think.
Yeah.
I will withdraw until you address me.
So let's talk to Spock and the Klingon. Let's talk to everybody. Starting with Spock.
Captain, even though isolated, the Brassica are quite advanced. It's certain their insights will be unusual and enlightening. The logical course is to establish a dialogue.
Uhura?
The Brassica are calling the tune and expecting us to dance, Captain. It might be undignified, but all of us can make valid, responsible choices and stand by the consequences.
I am grateful you included me, Captain. Representing the Klingon Empire, I believe we must not be cowed. Passivity may be regarded as undesirable to them.
And McCoy.
If I was meeting us, I'd be skittish too. We've gone this far, there's no sense in quitting now.
Let's scan it too, actually. I don't even know if that's it.
A sophisticated projected image similar to those on Onia's cube.
Okay. That's it, right?
A sophisticated.
What about like all this shit?
Nothing unusual.
Nothing unusual, hey, Spock? Okay, I guess this would be a main save now, right? Because this is the start of the stage. Okay, let's talk to this thing. Yeah, this is it. This is clearly it, this fucking thing here.
Are you ready? Our mandate is to seek out new life, new civilizations. If we must do so on your terms, we will. Explain yourself. We're not rats to run mazes. We deserve to know what you want. We welcome contact with the new race, but you try our patience. No more tests or we'll leave.
Let's go with the friendly one. I mean, we're in his fucking dimension right now.
If we must do so on your terms, we will.
Listen, we have modified our legends by what we understand of your species. You will be asked a question and may discuss it. Only one person may answer. Begin.
Okay.
I make the first query. It is that question posed to the heroic companions we call the Gerent. Answer this. Who among you may go to the greatest pains in the pursuit of life? You may talk. I will withdraw until you choose to speak with me. Remember, only one of you may reply.
Okay, let's see what they...
You get no response.
No, not... Hold on. Let's back up save here.
Replace.
And, whoops, let's talk to everybody, starting with Spock.
Brassican's question is not, properly speaking, a riddle. A riddle has a right and a wrong answer. This is more philosophical, with many possible answers.
Then how can we possibly answer correctly, Spock? Or can we?
One answer will seem more satisfactory than all others, Captain.
At least we can eliminate you, Spock, from this horse race. I don't see any right answer for you to be the person who would go to the greatest pain in the pursuit of life.
On the contrary, Doctor, respect for all living things is fundamental to Vulcan philosophy. A rigorous adherence, unlike humans' variable justifications.
You aren't suggesting, Spock, that you're the right choice.
I believe I may be, Doctor. The Brassicans may agree.
I may not be Vulcan, but I'm the logical choice. Who goes through more pains in pursuit of life than a doctor?
First, Kirk, I would hear you explain if you should be the one to answer. And why?
I'm sorry, Captain Clary, if I decide to present myself as the one to answer, and I'm considering it. I'll explain to the Brassican then, and point taken. Very well. So that everyone has a chance to make their own case, I will explain what I consider to be the sensible I'm sorry, Cap. Point taken. Very well. I'm a ship's captain. 430 lives depend on me, on my every decision. Our mission is, in part, to seek out new life, new civilizations. So it comes down to me.
Am I any different?
It's true.
Does not my crew live or die on my decisions? I explore space for the Klingon Empire.
The starship captain stands as representative of the United Federation of Planets. Many races whose goals and visions for the future are pursued together. Who shoulders the greater weight, Captain Clark?
No one has ever accused you of modesty, Kirk. See it as you will. You, surrounded by your fellow humans and officers, or me, the sole representative of my empire.
Let's talk to Uhura.
Gentlemen, I think you may be overlooking a fundamental difference between me and everyone else here. I am the only female, the only one capable of bringing forth new life. That qualifies me as the one among us who might go to the greatest pains in the pursuit of life.
Jim, it's evident that each of us believes we're the right choice.
I think it's Uhura.
I'm reasonably sure I'm the person they have in mind. but I can see everyone can make a case for themselves.
As indeed we have, Doctor.
I fail to see how further discussion will alter the situation. Either you must come to some decision, weighing the strength of individual opinions,
or I get some hints out of our green host.
Okay, let's backup save.
Save, replace previous.
And use Ahura.
Alone among the people here, I am female and capable of childbearing. The nurturing of
Hopefully
a
this
new
is
life
right.
remains a uniquely female labor. Certainly, I am the one among us who might go to the greatest pains in the pursuit of life.
Your answer is accepted.
Nice.
However, this is not to say whether this answer is right.
Is there a wrong answer?
Where's he gone?
The next question awaits, Captain.
Oh shit. He took Ahura.
You're nothing like the Gerent, who hold a special place in our memories. The second question. Who among you wrestles most intensely with the chaos of life? Talk amongst yourselves. I will answer questions if I can. In the end, only one may reply.
Okay.
As with the previous question, this is a question of judgment, Captain.
Meaning there's no right or wrong answer.
I suspect that Brassica would disagree with you, Captain. There is likely a specific answer they expect. I can only speculate.
And?
Each of us can best make his or her own case. As science officer, I believe myself likely. It is the very heart of science to attempt to comprehend the fundamentally chaotic nature of the universe.
Chaotic? If the universe wasn't ordered, we couldn't make sense of it, Spock.
As you are certainly aware, Doctor, chaos defines the very nature of patterns. However, this does not mean random.
Well, that may be. On the other hand, I would be the last person to say a Vulcan wrestles with any concept. And don't you raise your eyebrow at me, Spock.
See what
It's
this
obvious
guy.
you have never spent time among Klingons, Kirk. The life of the Klingon warrior is the struggle between control and chaos.
Controlled chaos is how you describe it, Clark? I'm surprised.
Clearly, the Brassica know more of us than you. And I am certainly the one who these aliens intend to answer. My lineage extols the tradition of Kalas.
My reasons for selecting myself are at least as good as yours.
Kalas.
Spock's on the right track, Jim, but he's still wrong. I focus on the chaos of life. Who struggles more than a physician?
Made some sense, McCoy. And I've heard you were a humble country doctor. Sounded more like a Vulcan.
No need to be insulting.
Gentlemen, we've had enough.
I think it's got to be McCoy.
Interesting analysis, Bones. However, I think I might be the one the Brassica have in mind.
If anyone deals with the chaos of life the most, it's McCoy. Because, like, people dying and shit, and being on the verge of
I'm
death.
a physician. I'm the one who cares for life and health of hundreds aboard the Enterprise. The patterns of chaos are the patterns of life and death, and every day of my professional life is focused on balancing those patterns towards sustaining the quality of life. I am the one among us who struggles most intensely with the chaos
I would agree.
of life.
Your answer is accepted, Dr. McCoy. However, this is not to say whether this answer is right or wrong in our sight.
You expect me to stand by while my people keep disappearing?
Yeah, what the hell?
The next question awaits, Captain Kirk.
Congratulations, Captain. There are those among us
who doubted you could make it this far. The third question is somewhat different, but our heroes, the Gerent, found the answer. Solve this equation. Pig plus X equals cow. Talk among yourselves.
What?
I will answer questions if I can. Only one may reply.
It's an equation, so immediately I'm gonna guess Spock.
Save, replace previous.
But pig plus what equals cow? That is some weird shit.
At face value, this question is complete nonsense, Captain. There is no way to answer chicken plus X equals reality.
What are you saying? The question was pig plus X equals cow.
Interesting, Kirk. I heard tlok pok plus X equals sorok nav. To humans, it would translate to plant plus X equal hive paper. What did you hear, Vulcan?
Chicken plus...
Really? So we all heard different
Each question
equations.
starts with something edible. Pigs and chickens are farm stock, are they not?
Many elements of Federation society do not consume animal flesh, Captain Clark. In principle, however, you are correct. But I believe the answer is, there is no logical answer.
I don't think so, Spock. But I don't like yours either, Clark. Where's the relationship between a cow, hive paper, and reality?
Difficult, I admit, Kirk. But they must be connected.
I'm not impressed, Clar. The Braska addressed me first. I think we need to answer pig plus X equals cow.
You try my patience, Kirk. There's a pattern and an answer. A tlok pok grows a flower that ka-cha insects visit, and ka-cha make nectar and hive paper. So flour would work.
And what does that do for my question? Or Spock's?
Your officer was asked to solve chicken plus X equal reality. The philosophers of Ballari 7 maintain a celestial bird something like a chicken laid an egg from which the universe hatched. The idea of reality began as something egg-shaped, was an early theory of Klingon cosmologist.
You're stretching, Clar.
It all fits. The tlok pok flower is egg-shaped. Therefore, I believe egg is correct for all equations. Kirk, in a barter society, might not a cow be worth, say, a pig with a clutch of eggs thrown in?
Clar, I come from a farm on Earth in a state called Iowa. Your solution makes some sense, but so would pig plus crate of apples equal cow. It's something else.
If I may, based on the evidence, I remain convinced there is no answer.
A time will come when we must answer.
Yeah.
I'm willing to let either of you answer.
The Brassica will allow only one to answer.
Let's talk to him.
More than one question and the answer must solve them all. I've heard nothing better than my answer. Egg. It might be twisted logic, but it works.
Getting more than one question confuses things. I still have a gut feeling that pig plus X equals cow is the one. The answer must be something about shifting the letters. I'll get it in another minute. Assume my question is the one to answer. Counting each letter of the words from its place in the alphabet, the equation 32 plus X equals 41 results. The answer is 9, and since I is the 9th letter, I is the answer to pig plus X equals cow.
Captain, I like self-assurance, but your belief you are always the answer is pitiful. Why use a human alphabet when not all here are human?
You will notice, Clar, that I have the only arithmetically derived answer.
Spock?
Captain, you hear one question, I hear another. None are sensible. Logic dictates identifying the pattern. I believe the Brassica expect us to realize there is no pattern. Specifically, there is no answer.
More than one question and the answer must solve them all. I've heard nothing better than my answer.
Oh, he already...
Assume my question is the one.
Captain, you...
I don't know. I don't like that Spock's literally not giving an answer. But I mean, he's the fucking smartest guy. So...
The question I heard was chicken plus X equals reality. This question is nonsensical, as is Captain Kirk's. Therefore, I deduce the answer is that there is no answer.
Your answer is accepted. However, this is not
So I
to
still
say
don't know if I
whether
got
this
any of them
answer is
right.
or wrong.
You plan to make off with everyone? Do you really expect me to keep taking that without protest?
The next question awaits, Captain Kirk.
Oh...
I am astonished that an alien like you has muddled your way this far. It is a great honor that we share the Riddle Master's questions to the Gerent. The last
What the
question,
fuck is the Gerent, man?
there are two present. Only one may go. Why should you be the one to leave this place alive? Discuss I will answer questions if I can and will. You might want to discuss this with me to explore your options.
Okay. Whoops.
Intriguing question, Kirk. Two captains representing empires at odds with each other.
The Federation is no empire, Clar, and the Organian Treaty assures we are not at each other's throat.
Be honest. There are many differences between us. I wish to hear your analysis before I offer my own thoughts.
I'd hoped you thought of something new. I'm having second thoughts, and I want to go over my ideas with you again. I'd hoped you thought of some. I'm having second thoughts.
You go or I go, Kirk. Have you a better idea?
Since I represent the peaceful and unified Federation, I'm the only one possible answer. We would share the Braska knowledge, even with the Klingons, but I doubt the reverse would be true. This is best for everyone.
True.
I might surprise you, Clar. I believe the Braska will come to us in time. The Klingons need the civilizing influence they offer, and you're the best representative. I'll bow out, and you proceed. I don't like the choices. I want another alternative. But I might surprise you, Clar.
I don't believe you, Kirk. You're no martyr.
What the hell?
Kirk, you're a warrior, or am I wrong?
I think
Are
I
you too
fucked
soft
up.
to rise to an honest challenge? Do we really have anything to discuss, Captain?
I'd hoped you thought of something new. I'm having second thoughts, and I want to go over my ideas with you again. I'd hoped you thought of some. I'm having second thoughts, and I want to go over my ideas with you again.
You go or I go, Kirk.
Since I represent the peaceful and unified Federation, I don't like the choices. I want another alternative.
I feel the same, Kirk. I have a thought about how we might deal with the question.
Go ahead, Clar, I'm listening. Forget it, Clar. Go ahead, Clar, I'm listening.
They're asking us to choose one to proceed and one to remain.
That's the implication of death for the one who remains.
I concur. They want an answer that either I live and you die, or you live and I die. I say we answer, we both live, or both die.
Good concept. What if they refuse?
We choose it, whether they offer or not.
And if it's not the answer I give?
We shall see, won't we?
We're ready with our answer. We have questions to ask.
Ask your question.
That's probably
Would you repeat the original question, just as you asked it? Why should you want to prevent one or the other of us? Is there anything we might... Why should you...
I did not mention anything about preventing individuals from leaving. I simply asked why, given that only one of you may, you should be the one to leave.
Do not be obtuse. The captain's question is legitimate. Captain Kirk, his answer is nevertheless cogent. There is nothing about the question itself which states that someone will be prevented from leaving. However, you are being asked to justify your continued existence, preferentially to your companion's continued existence.
I want to talk with my associates. We'll get back to you. I want to get back to a different question. Hypothetical questions are fundamentally empty. However, if you prevent one of us from leaving, then the question is no longer hypothetical. I want to talk hypothetical questions.
The question is philosophical, Captain. As for whether it is hypothetical, have you the same number of companions standing beside you now as when we began? That is how hypothetical this question is.
We're ready with our answer.
Let the one who would answer be the next one to talk.
Okay.
I'd hoped you thought of something new. I'm having second thoughts, and I want to go over. I'd hoped you thought of something.
Decide what you will.
Okay, let's just talk to it.
We're ready with our answer. We're ready with our answer. We have questions. We're ready with our answer.
Let the one who would answer be the next one to talk.
We're ready with our answer. We have questions. We're ready with.
Let the one who would answer.
I'd hoped you thought of some. I'm having second thought. I'd hoped you thought of.
Decide
what the hell? Oh, I have to use Kirk on him, right? Sorry.
You want me to choose one of us or the other to proceed? Well, frankly, I don't think it's right to put either of us at risk. We're both starship captains, both legitimate representatives of millions of inhabitants on thousands of planets. I want another alternative, another choice.
Captain Kirk, you have stepped forward to make your choice, and that choice is very simple.
I proceed from this room alone. Allow Captain Clark to proceed from this room alone. We both proceed from this room.
Yeah, this is the one we
neither
could
of
read
us
on.
does.
There is no such option offered. What exactly do you mean by choosing in this way? That perhaps you should
If need be.
die?
No, Brassican, it means we're changing the rules. You want one to remain, perhaps to die, and one to go on? We refuse to play that game. You want to meet with us as much as we wish to meet with you, so take us both through, or let us both remain in this surreal purgatory forever. Take it or leave it.
You have confounded me, Captain Kirk. I did not believe you would make such a choice.
But I declared all along that this race had the qualities we sought. The understanding of both leadership and sacrifice. Captain Kirk, you have achieved all that I, at least, had hoped of you. It is time for us to greet you face to face.
What the fuck?
Greetings. We look forward to a long and fruitful relationship with both your peoples. Your starships will be welcome here on any peaceful mission.
I am pleased to meet you face to face as well. However, I want my crew back.
Of course, Captain.
You're all right, all of you? You were treated well?
We are unharmed, Captain. We engaged in enlightening discussions with the Brassicans. They felt it necessary to isolate themselves so long ago because of interstellar disputes between...
Later, Spot. Right now, I'm glad you're okay.
Indeed, Captain. We are well.
But they couldn't be sure we would have passed all their tests. Brassican, how do you explain that?
Some of us could not restrain our desire to learn. It seemed worth the risk, and has proved so.
I believe the Federation and the Brassica will have a long and fascinating future together.
Although my associate, Sapthi, has great misgivings about breaking our isolation, others of us have high hopes.
You are star-eyed, if you imagine that no difficulties
That's his
lie
name.
ahead. However, all conditions have been met, and so I also welcome you, Captain Kirk.
Thank you. Septhi, is it?
Yes, and our moderator, leader to you, is Zenti.
Zenti, Aha, and Septhi. I hope to show you you've made the right decision.
Speaking for the Klingon Empire, I too look forward to the relationship between all peoples. You surprise me, Kirk. Perhaps one day we will even trust you.
We'll just have to see, won't we?
Captains, feel free to look around while we summon your 2 ships to these coordinates. Captain Kirk, I have something interesting to show you over here. Come with me.
Oh, she's got a drink. When the hell did Uhura get a drink? Okay. Just follow him, I guess.
Captain Kirk, I have misgivings about the Klingon race. For our mutual protection, here is a Paralens disk of data which I want you to have. With this knowledge, you can come to our defense. Will you take it and safeguard our future?
Yes, I'll take the disc. Not without knowing more about it.
We can give you the know-how to build a reader console for the Paralens. What else would you want to know?
I want to know what's on the disc.
The Compassion, the generation ship you explored before coming here, was a probe ship that scanned Klingon space. This Paralens contains the data.
Oh.
If they cause us harm, you could retaliate deep into their territory.
How do I know you won't sell us out too? I understand a desire for vengeance, but the Organian Treaty would stop it.
Yeah.
Information like this could ignite interstellar war.
Yeah.
I understand a desire for vengeance, but the Organian Treaty...
We know something about the Organians. Theirs is a culture that intervenes only when the forces come to their door. We can only rely on you. Will you take the Paralens?
I'll take it,
Give me the
but
power lens.
I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna give it. Should I just give it to fucking?
This is a day we will celebrate.
I feel like I should just give it to.
I trust you will fulfill your promise, Captain.
Yeah, I will. I'm giving it to him.
What's this, Kirk? It looks like a paralens. Zente, what do you know about this?
Captain Kirk, is it your intention to turn over that data to Captain Clark?
Yes, in the name of the trust and cooperation, Captain Clark, the data disk belongs in your hands. Not only to show it, Captain Clark, do you have anything to share as a result of seeing this? Yes, in the name of the trust.
Just give it to him.
Exactly.
You might want to reconsider, Captain Kirk. What if I substituted a scan of Federation space and told you it was a scan of Klingon space?
These aliens gave you a scan of our sovereign territory, Kirk. I demand
He's all pissed off.
If
I was gonna give it to you. Settle down.
Captain Kirk, you will be branded a traitor if you hand it over. A difficult quandary, is it not?
And the last Brassican test. Is it not, Zente?
Even if you had a reader console to examine that paralens, which of you would read it? So we will not provide it. If you believe that makes this the last of our tests, so
can't we like destroy it?
This disk contains data which could bring about war.
Yeah, that's what I
must
think.
be destroyed. Clar, you have shown a level of honor I never expected. Take the paralens. If it's a scan of Federation space, I trust you to see it destroyed. Clar, if this is a scan of Klingon space, you have my word. This, Clar, you have shown a level of
Do we
honor I
trust?
never expected.
Let's just trust
Take
him,
the
I guess.
If
If
it's
it's
a
a
scan
test.
of Federation space, I trust you to see it destroyed.
Trust brings trust, Kirk. I was given this. They told me it was a scan of Federation space, and I had not decided what to do with it. Now I know.
Aren't you hasty, Klingon? What if that
Oh, they
data
gave
was
him
really
a
the best
Federation
examples
one.
of our technologies? Why would we offer the knowledge twice?
If it's scans of the sovereign space, then no one should have them. If it's research data, that certainly isn't your only record of it. We will show you we can be trusted.
you have won our respect, Captain. Both of you.
I honestly hate these
Those
fucking
discs were
aliens.
blank and no scans existed. This was truly the final test. I am greatly reassured about our intersecting futures.
I doubt we have seen the last Brassican test, Zente. Seems to be your nature. The Klingons will do well. Now I think it is time for us to go.
Let me leave you with this. Individuals among us act as individuals for good and for ill, but overall, the different races of the Federation are joined in a mutual respect that overcomes differences. I think you will be pleased with this.
I think I can already see that, Captain Kirk. Farewell.
Captain's log, stardate 6270.5. We have succeeded in
We
making
beat
full
it?
contact with the Brassica. We look forward to a long and productive relationship with them. So, Lieutenant, you turned down the Brassica's offer to become the Federation official ambassador.
Not in my job description, Captain. And they were probably just testing me.
A formidable accomplishment, Captain. Establishing diplomatic relations with a new and advanced alien race. Improving our relations with the Klingons. Impressive.
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
Everyone's so cheerful today. Even Spock's in a good mood. This makes me nervous.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
There's my answer.
I've reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. I am very pleased with your performance.
Oh, nice.
Perfect mission, Jim. Your reputation as Starfleet's best starship captain is secure. Kane out.
Another message from Starfleet.
On screen.
Jen, we have evaluated your current series of missions. I hate to say it, but you're lucky you've done as well as you have. is from Judgement. I expected better.
Yes, Admiral.
When this mission is over, we should schedule some time for a refresher course. The Academy simulator isn't just for cadets, you know.
I agree, Admiral.
That's all, Jim. Starfleet out.
I wonder what he'd say if he were in the command chair.
He's right, Bones. The moment Starfleet standards start to slip is the moment the Federation is in trouble.
Agreed, Captain. Triumphs achieved without an adequate standard are hollow and meaningless.
I suppose we could have done better.
And we shall, Bones. We shall.
Alright, I think that's it. I think that's the end of the game. Honestly, I think at the end of the day, I preferred the first one. 25th anniversary I felt was the better game. It was shorter, and I don't know, the episodes were more, they stand out more to me than this one. Kind of like all blurs together, and each one was like too long. Like, I feel like the areas were too big for trying to solve like the puzzles and stuff, which made the puzzle solving like almost impossible without checking the guide every now and then. Whereas the first game, I was able to actually like solve a lot of the, I mean, the first two, this part I liked. The opening episode I liked. That episode I liked, and then the rest I wasn't very big on. Oh yeah, this one is pretty good too. I don't know, like there was definitely some really good spots in this one, but I felt like the puzzles were like way harder than the first game. This part like confused me a lot. This part was annoying. Like, it felt like this part was like just like a filler episode, like the museum part. And then I didn't like the aliens at all. I felt like they were just assholes, like making you go through all those shitty tests over and over again. The intro was cool, right? I forgot about how cool the fucking intro was. Thanks for the GGs, Vector. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the last everything after that that Germany part wasn't nearly as good as the first game. Whereas the first game I felt was more consistently good, if that makes sense. I don't know if there's like a post-credit scene or if we're just hanging out here in space for all eternity. Seems like we're just hanging out here. Okay. Let's... Does K work? Does escape
Load
work?
a previously saved game. Restart, quit the game. Load a previously...
I do want to check one thing, though. I do want to check one thing before we wrap it up. There was a special features thing. I don't know what the hell that is, so I wanted to check that out. CD bonus materials. Collector's CD-ROM disc. Okay. What the fuck? I don't know, man. Is this just to like look around the ship? Holy fuck! Biographies. Okay. Oops, fuck. This is the same one we were just at, yeah. Try this one? I don't really know. Hold on, can we go back? I don't know, this is stupid. Alright, I will be back tomorrow morning with Super Metroid. I don't know how close I am to the end of that one. Hopefully we're getting close to the end. Also, if you enjoyed the stream tonight, please remember to click that heart, show me some love, give me a follow here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Dookie03. Help us reach our follower goal. Yeah, helps you know when we're online, helps the channel grow. Check out my YouTube channel because my new top 10 video goes up tomorrow morning, youtube.com/Dookie03. You can also join the Luminaries of the Livestream Facebook group to be notified of what and when we'll be streaming, as well as check out some dank-ass memes. And the best place to stay in touch is the motherfucking Discord. I will be back tomorrow morning. I probably won't be on as early as I normally am, just because I'll have to promote my new video and stuff for a bit when I first wake up. And then we'll start some Super Metroid. And then Sunday night, oh right, there's no stream Sunday night because I got Christmas at my mom's place. Unless I get home if I get home at a decent time, we'll still stream Sunday night. We'll just maybe start a little later. I'm not too sure. But yeah, if there's no Sunday night, I'll catch you guys Tuesday night, and we'll be starting Klingon Honor Guard, which is a first-person shooter. And then once we finish that game, Finny and I are gonna play some Star Trek Online. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Have a great rest of your night.